This is different. Yeah. Are we all doing all right? We got sound. I've got no idea if we've got any sound. Cool. Excellent. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, so we're in the workshop today because somebody who wears big pants and isn't 100 miles away from me decided it was a good idea to lacquer the stairs this morning without checking that it took 16 hours to dry. So there's no getting upstairs. So I'm coming to you live from KSR Studios, or workshop, whichever way you want to look at it, which is a dog-friendly workshop, as you can see. You going out? In or out, girl? Which way? Going out to them? What? I think Robbie's going to be along in a minute. Yeah, I'm so far from the house. Go on, you going out? Go on then. Out you go then. No? Alright, we'll go over there then. Go and lie down. Chill out. So I thought I killed two birds with one stone. We'll run the pub, but also I've got an MKS 50 I've got to sort out while we're here. Looks okay, but apparently its outputs are horrible, so we'll check that out. To be honest with you, the volume pot doesn't feel all that good. So, but we shall see. Probably don't touch anything because otherwise the iPad will fall down. All right. Lucrative Productions. That's a name I haven't seen on here before. You knew, young man. The drum station. God. Where do you want to start? Have you got power? Don't know if you're getting power to it or not. Where's a good place to start? Crackerjack, you're not alone there. Every now and again I'll be down here going, "Oh, soul, it's blood." It is. It's sort of like a earworm, isn't it? New chips and still nothing. Don't really know. We'll have to have a look. We'll have a look at some schematics later on and see if we can come up with some ideas. Why is there a bit of onion in this MKS 50? Is that you? Yeah, that is your bit of onion. Stop dropping them in the sinks. You know the customers don't like it. Onion of all things, I ask you. Right, let's get an audio cable into this MKS and see just how shite it is. Okay. Where's the what's the other mains cable? There's only this one. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, don't make the iPad fall down. iPad fall down. There we go. Right, mains cable. La, 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 la. Right, so let's see what we got here. We have power. Nothing. Absolutely not. That's weird. What do you say? Get no sound at all. I said it was quiet. It's taking a piss, isn't it? Check out the channel. No, nothing going on at all. Hang on. It says volume is quiet. Oh, it's been to the London Synth Centre. The less we say about that, the better. Right. We've got a different MIDI cable just in case. There he is. You all right, Andy?
Howdy ho, how's it going, man?
There you are. You all right, baby?
How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
Playing with your tech toys again?
Huh?
Play with all your tech toys?
Yeah, can't get upstairs. The owner thought it'd be a good idea to lack of the stairs.
Oh.
And when she finished, went, oh, it says it takes 16 hours to dry.
Oh my goodness.
So we're all down here for the
What about the doggies? So you put like a barrier up? How do they stay away from it?
Yeah, there was barrier. Although she had got halfway down the stairs before she realised that this one was asleep upstairs.
Oh no.
So she had to do all the stairs again, didn't you? Because there was little doggy footprints in it.
Oh, that's terrible.
So it's all right for not checking, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh well. As long as it's not toxic, you're okay, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's like a child baby gate thing that we
Oh,
got.
right, okay. Yeah.
That's at the bottom, stopping them from going up the stairs. But they don't really want to go up the stairs unless one of us is up there anyway. So.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, except didn't you say Charlie likes to go by himself somewhere?
He does, but 9 times out of 10, he's he's laying down on the lawn out there as we speak, which is his thing.
Good stuff.
Hello, Papa. You wagging your tail.
So I was telling you before about I was trying to get some time to head out there.
Yeah.
To see you and your workshop and whoever else is available on a short little stint out there, because she has some like trip deals that she needs to use up, and points and a bunch of other bullshit. And but then it turns out the place she got a deal through, they don't have any stuff in London proper. It's like 2 hours outside of London. It's like, well, if we want to see a bunch of London, it doesn't make sense to stay 2 hours outside of London.
Yeah.
So we have to go another time when we could leverage that and actually use London, because it's a really good deal on it's like a timeshare kind of thing, but something different than that. I forgot what it's called, but so I'll definitely be out there at some point. But in the meantime, I just realized that this is the month for the thing called Living Dead Weekend in Pittsburgh.
All right.
Where they actually go to the famous Dawn of the Dead Monroeville Mall where they shot the movie.
Okay.
And they have tours, they have celebrities there, they have casts of different movies, and all that kind of stuff. And I just barely eked out a cheap trip out there to take advantage of that. So I'll be going out there in June time frame. But I'm excited because I always wanted to go there before they destroy the mall. When I was a kid, I thought the mall was gone.
Yeah.
But it's actually been there the whole time, just been changing. But they have tours behind the scenes, so you can see all the stuff where they shot the movie, and I'm not an autograph person, but there are tons of people that get autographs if you want to. Tom Savini will be there doing his thing, and
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This year it's about Creep Show and Night of the Creeps. I don't know if you ever saw those movies, but
yeah.
So one Romero movie and one not Romero movie. And Tom Atkins is going to be there. He's also in the movie Halloween 2, Halloween 3, and Night of the Creeps, and The Fog and stuff like that. I don't know if that actor. He's a Pittsburgh actor who always plays cops.
Right.
Or something. So he's going to be there, and a bunch of other people. So it'll be fun just to hang out. I'll do some videos and live streams from there and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun.
Nice.
And I'm a huge fan of Dawn of the Dead. It's one of my favorite all-time movies. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to check that out. Unfortunately, George died many years ago, George Romero.
Yeah.
But because he put that place on the map, there's a nice like a bust of him set up in part of the mall, like a little shrine.
Little memorial, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. So there's people taking pictures by that and
Oh, that's cool.
stuff. Yeah, it should be fun. And I have some friends I've met online through some movie communities and stuff that are going to be there, so I get to hang out and do that usual thing.
Oh God, in, out. Make up your mind, woman.
They even made a. They even published a location map of all the shooting locations.
Yeah.
So I have a car rental. I'm going to spend a day driving around, look at the cemetery from Night of the Living Dead, and the airport from Dawn of the Dead, and all that good stuff. So.
Ah, cool.
It's a super fan kind of thing.
No, I can relate.
But yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
I missed it for several years. They canceled it due to COVID, and then other things kept coming up, so I couldn't go. And then this year I said, I really have to go no matter what. So
yeah,
because they already closed the major hotel nearby and the convention center.
Yeah.
Because the town's not doing very well. So there's fear that the mall may eventually fold.
Oh.
And that would really suck. So it's like, well, I better get going now while everything's still there.
While it's still there, yeah.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Roland were very cautious.
What's that?
Well, it's internally fused over on the power conditioner board, and then it's internally fused again on the main board.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I've just not seen it in Synth very often, if at all.
It's shocking though, because that's always extra cost, right? And look how everyone's cutting corners these days.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You don't need a D and an S in your envelope generator. An A and an R will do it. That'll save a few bucks. Yeah.
Well, that's what's funny about like Casio doing that in some of their stuff.
Yeah.
Like the FZ series.
Yeah.
And I think even the VZ has special envelopes on it. I forgot.
I'm trying to remember. Does MKS 50 have a MIDI LED indicator?
Oh, I would hope so. I depend on those damn things.
I am not seeing one.
I had some weird stuff. I did a sound demo of the Microwave XT the other day. And since it's a module, I need to know what's going on with the MIDI since there's no keyboard hooked up to it.
Yeah.
And luckily there's a MIDI light because I was getting MIDI notes but no output.
Yeah.
And I'd go menu diving to find out why it wasn't set to Omni. The control I was using needed to be on Omni.
Yeah.
And so that light is super useful.
Well, this bloody thing's not sending MIDI then. God damn it. No, it's not sending MIDI. I wonder if it might be the cable. Let me see if it's because some of the cables they get really pulled about down here working and stuff.
Uh-oh.
And it's very easy for a MIDI cable to pack up. Now, have we got any more MIDI cables? That's because all the others are upstairs and I can't get to those buggers. Ah, here we go. There's a MIDI cable, I think. Yeah, got a plug on both ends. Look at that. Bloody hell. No expense spared. Right. MIDI MIDI out. Voila. Aka MIDI in.
It is funny how much work you have since you're retired, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's a long and arduous story, but
it's a giant tapering off, right? So
I've had to go back to work because of unforeseen problems.
Oh yeah.
Hey, MIDI light. Here we go. Right. Well, let's plug in the audio and see what we got. Right. 1
You said it's MKS80, right?
It's a 50.
Oh, 50.
Oh, I see what they mean. Yes, it's distorted all the time.
So it's essentially an Alpha Juno for the most part, right?
Yeah, it's certainly.
I've always heard that, but I'm not sure. So.
Well, the electronics on the board would suggest that.
So it works with a PG300 then?
Well, they're using IR 3R05 filter VCAs instead of the upright ones, the 800 series things.
Yeah.
The architecture is remarkably like that of the 106. So this is distorting no matter how quiet it is. After that. And it's the same on both channels. Oh, I wonder if it's the dual op amp. What we got? So yeah, it's a 5218. Yeah, usuals. Right, 4570. That's for the headphone amplifier. All right, we'll see. We'll take this board out and we'll pop some caps in first, I think, and see what happens. So, worst that can happen, you can catch fire, isn't it? So.
Yes, that's always a possibility, right?
Turn the air conditioning off. So, let's have a look.
Have you ever had a cap blow up right in front of you when you were working on
it? Yeah, big time. Yeah, a big fat malar go off in front of me.
Oh.
Which is fine. It's the very, very, those I think they're silver oxide paper wound caps.
Yeah.
When they go, the smoke that comes off them is so carcinogenic, it's unreal.
Oh, worse than electrolytic?
Oh Christ, off the charts in comparison to electrolytic.
Because those just stink to high hell.
Yeah. The electrolytics aren't too bad at all, but these old paper wound ones, oh mate. Yeah, they're not good news at all.
Yikes.
So if one of them does go, tend to leave the building and do an LV.
I mean, none of that stuff's really good for anyway. The flux, breathing that flux in, and all that other kind of stuff. It's all pretty bad for you, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, none of it's particularly good, is it? So. They're going, we'll use lead-free solder because it's much safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also shit.
What? So it's instead of the, was it 60-40 lead tin usually? What is it?
Yeah, I think it's 60-40. I think there's also a certain.
So what's the lead-free? What's in that one?
Lead-free is. Oh Christ!
Is it still tin?
Yeah. Well, the temperature of the ions have to go up to about minimum 420 degrees.
Oh damn! Some components don't like that.
Oh yeah, exactly. And some crap don't like that either, mate. And so not only does it have to go to 420 degrees, it means your ions last less time.
Right.
But it's all much more susceptible to dry joints later. There's going to be so much gear that's going to have dry joint issues. And of course, they're going to be surface mount, aren't they? As well.
Yeah.
To make matters worse. So.
Yeah. Can surface mount handle those temperatures?
You've got no choice. because you can't build anything now unless it's
got to toughen them up.
Yeah. So you've got to be really, really careful with them, that's for sure. So what are these? 47 at 16. I think we'll pull these main caps first. Where's the cap? Let me have a selection pack of caps. Well, where has that gone? Everything. Mate, yeah, it drives me mental. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's gone for a walk. Shit, it's holding up the iPad. Damn it. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Right, let's see if I can. I'll use the oscilloscope to hold the iPad up. Here we go. There we go. That's it.
You need a mounting clip for your iPad. You can just put it anywhere.
Well, funny enough, I've ordered one of those cases that's a keyboard and a trackpad.
Yeah.
But that's not here till tomorrow.
Wow.
Hello, dear.
Hello. I sat here with the StreamYard page on. It's all signed in. I thought, oh, he's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's still not there. Then I realised I was on the wrong channel.
You were on the PSN?
I was on my other one, my private one.
Oh.
Where I do all my
mate,
online horror.
Very mistake. I nearly fired up a pub on the PSN channel a couple of weeks ago.
No,
and they went,
funny.
Wait a minute, this is the PSN channel. But back out. I tell you for why, because when I went to open up the page for it, it had the PSN background.
Right.
I mean, no, that's not right.
That's not mine.
This is incorrect. We must return and delete.
Indeed.
Right, let's fire up this. Where'd the other cable go? It's driving me mad, this stuff. No, it's here. 4 points. Right, fire up with the desoldering station.
So, Kent, I'm glad your tech pants are on. It's better than having them off.
Well, yes. I mean, it does scare the children. Even the birds won't come into the garden to eat.
Wow. Lentils?
Yeah.
Nelly.
Oh, it's your air compressor?
Yeah, this is the desoldering station. Smells! Right, missus. I don't know, you probably can't see him, but if I put this forward,
I bet they go running when you start getting all
this
that
way a bit.
smoke in there and stuff.
There he is.
Look at him. Oh.
Turn the volume back up. Yeah, he's laying down on the lawn. He was out there in that thunderstorm last night.
Yeah.
He was absolutely drenched, stupid. Stupid dog.
My golden retriever used to do that, and my chocolate lab. They didn't care.
Yeah.
They're plenty warm. They just like to walk around and have these majestic poses in the rain. And
Is that it? We blew these things in so bleeding hard, you can't tell if we desoldered them or not. So what have you been up to today, Rob?
Work, but not really doing much. There's not a lot on, to be honest. No, I thought I'd figured out that whole loopback thing on this interface.
Yeah.
Somebody said what you have to do is you have to go into the audio settings of the Mac and set the speakers to the loop back. But when I did that, I couldn't hear. I then had a call with Robert from Cherry Audio, and I couldn't hear him, so I had to go back and.
Oh.
It was very weird.
Back to good old loopback software.
Yeah, I think the term loopback is used by different people for different things.
Means different things, yeah.
And as far as this is concerned, I don't think it's what we certainly say this. I did sit here the other day and think, oh, I paid all that money for that software. Now I'm not going to need it because I've got this thing that's got loopback built in. But actually, no, I do need it. So it wasn't. Complete.
Well, it's certainly what I found with the whatchamacallit, Scarlett. It's the same deal.
Yeah.
Back in it as well, but I still have to use the loopback software if I want it to work.
But I did find something on here that I don't know whether it's a deliberate thing or whether it's not necessarily a bug, but something that needs fixing. So I turned everything off last night, or should I say this morning, after we were in a 2-person pub ourselves, and came in this morning, turned everything on, turned the interface on, sat down, went to do a call or something. I can't remember, let's do something anyway, and I'm going, my microphone is not. Check. Apparently, well, I say apparently, it definitely, because I tested it. It turns the 48 volts off.
What?
When you turn the interface off, if you've got the 48 volt phantom power on the microphone channel, when you turn it back on again, it's off. So you have to go in and turn it on every time. And I tested it. I power cycled it like half a dozen times. Every time. Saved the settings with it turned on, powered the thing off, gave it a few minutes, turned it back on again. 48 volts is off. Got to go in and turn it on. Which is not a big deal, but it's just like one extra thing you don't want to have to keep fucking doing. So I've reported it. Well, I've raised a ticket and said, is this normal behaviour or is that something that... Because it shouldn't turn it off. There's no reason.
No.
So very odd.
I mean, the Focusrite has the 48 buttons on the front, doesn't it?
Yeah. But with this, it's internal. It's like in software.
Yeah.
And it detects that you've connected an XLR, so it then gives you the option to turn it on or off. But you can't do it. Well, you have to do it every time. So yeah, fuck that shit. So I've raised a support ticket and see what they say.
Yeah, that seems a bit weird. Because if you were to accidentally plug something in with the 48 on, it wouldn't hurt it.
Well, according to the software, or according to the manual, it detects an XLR being plugged in to that particular, or those two particular inputs, and then gives you the option to turn the 48 volts on. It doesn't do it automatically.
Right. Yeah, because it could be just a line in that you're plugging in.
Exactly.
An XLR cable.
So if you plug in the TRS, it doesn't give you the option.
But if it's already plugged in, it doesn't give you the option.
No, if you plug an XLR in, it gives the option to turn the 48 volts on. The actual thing, it appears on the screen, and whether it's on here, and then you turn it on. So I turned it on, but when I powered the interface down last night and came back in this morning, turned it all on, the 48 volts was off, and I thought, oh, maybe I turned it off. So I turned it on again, And I thought, oh, I'll check this. So I powered the interface off, powered it back on again, and
You get the option to turn it back on again.
I have to turn it back on again.
But you get the option come up on the screen.
Oh yeah, the option's there to do it, but it's off.
That's.
I mean,
there must be something in the settings for that.
Yeah.
Because then what's the point in having those preset configurations?
Exactly.
If it's going to work, fucking ignore them.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Odd.
I cannot figure out what the hell that's all about.
So I've raised it as a support ticket, and if they come back to me and say, that is the way it is supposed to be.
It is the way we Frenchies do it.
Then fair enough. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm very happy with my little orangey bits.
Right. Oh, Christ. All right. 5218s.
What, you want me to do maths at this time of night?
No. Not 52 times 18. 5218s. The IC.
I see.
Oh, hang on.
I see.
What's this?
Oh, my new T-shirts will be here on Saturday.
Ooh.
Sadly, a day late for the show, but these are for the super booth.
5218.
There you go.
Voila, monsieur, madame. I have some here in stock. Such a Roland I it really is.
What you fixing?
It's an MKS 50 with massively distorted outputs, whether the volume is low or.
I just had a massively distorted output.
I bet you have as well. I'd say I could smell it from here, but I'd be lying.
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I imagine I could smell it from here.
Oh dear me!
Right then.
Distorted as in like rabbit pellets, or what did you have?
Yeah. No, something got distorted. That reminds. Talking of dodgy outputs. I might need to bring my. I think I'd like to bring my prophecy to you because it's going quiet on the apps, which is a common thing apparently.
Yeah.
And apparently, just some caps need replacing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with such a thing?
I am familiar with them. You may bring forth your prophecy.
Are they parts that you have in stock?
Almost certainly.
Okay. Cool beans.
Oh, I can.
Because it was absolutely fine for ages, and people, I'd speak to people about it, and they'd say, "Oh, is your volume gone yet?" No, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it always goes. Think it's not going to go.
And then I turned it on. I was like, "Wow, I'm having to give this a lot of level on the mixer." So, might as well do it.
I tell you what, I was here earlier. I was talking to Mr. Hilton.
Oh yes,
We could barely
Mr. Diplomacy.
We could barely hear each other for the noise the fox cubs were making under the floor.
Oh wow!
Bouncing around and bless the little cotton.
You should record that, Kent.
Yeah, but it's not much to hear, but it's more vibrations than anything else. It was all bang wallop sort of thing going on. The poor little head, banging your head on the floor. But like I said, I've got internet in the workshop now because the foxes ate through the RJ45 cable. And the RJ45 cable, which comes in just over in that corner, goes under the AstroTurf all the way up under the shed, then across the decking, under the decking, through the wall next to the back door, across the kitchen, under the stairs, through the wall, into the front room, to the front room window ledge.
Mm-hmm.
The hub is
Right.
where the internet comes in. I think it was a 60-meter cable, right? And they chewed it in half just by the AC unit.
You need to get yourself a wireless mesh system, so you don't have to worry about all of that.
Well, what I did was got another RJ45, cut the end off it, and have soldered it to the existing cable,
Right.
and then immersed it in glue from a glue gun, and wrapped up in tape, and voila,
Well, sorted. Yeah.
we now have internet in here.
Yeah, the super long runs work, but they're not ideal for sure. That's not part of the spec.
True, there is a performance drop off. That is for sure.
For sure.
Actually, quite considerable, but it's acceptable for what I need it for.
That's why we had multiple closets at work, because you're only supposed to have so much length between the nodes.
Right.
And people say, "Oh, we can just run a cable." No, you can't do that. We got to put another closet in. If you put a new clean room or something in the building, we got to put a whole new closet in. So we had like 5 or 4 closets at one point.
Right.
Because the runs can't be that long without some other node.
Yeah, for sure.
But for home use, it probably doesn't matter. It's just that's their corporate shit.
Yeah. Okay, here we go then.
Are you using, is it Cat 5 or Cat 6A, or what are you using for the cable?
Oh, it's black.
Black has a big clip on the end. Okay.
Yeah. It was suitable for needs. I think it was Cat 8. Does that make sense?
There's newer stuff I'm not aware of. I haven't kept up with it, but yeah, it's. But at least
it wasn't.
You want
it? It was above that.
Yeah, right.
They recommended higher than 5 for the hub. So.
Yeah, 5's old.
Yeah, exactly.
I was already old when I started corporate IT stuff back in the mid '90s.
Yeah. But really weird tracking on this. Right, there we go. Let's see what you would have won. See if that makes it better or not. Oh, God. Whose idea was that? Fucking hell. Why make the plate? You twats, make the plate too wide to go in the hole. Then slide it back across to it. Come on.
That's what she didn't say.
Talking of dodgy internet connections.
Oh,
hey. Oh look, he's got some keyboards up.
Hey.
Oh,
it's taking shape.
There wasn't any bits missing. There. No bits missing.
Sorry, no, it was all fine. Thanks, Ken.
Good,
brilliant.
Good.
Yeah, really happy with it. Thank you, mate.
Excellent stuff.
And it was lovely to hang out. It was great. I enjoyed
it. It's funny enough, after you went, that I went, oh, we didn't get the sausage rolls out, did we? Completely forgot about them.
Hey, we had enough biscuits, though.
Yeah, and they were the plain chocolate digestives.
Yeah, they were the dog's bollocks.
Oh, yeah. That's a sexy biscuit right
that's
there.
That's an odd biscuit.
Okay. Do your worst. Oh, it's me. Of course I am. Right. I got that stuff 7.
Oh yeah.
Today. That's a cracking little place.
I've never played one.
I was pleasantly surprised at how enormous it was. How deliciously sounding it was.
I've never been into Moogs. I don't know why. They've never spoken to me.
Well, yeah. It happens. Yeah.
No, they've I've never looked at a Moog or heard a Moog and thought, oh, I want that. Don't know why.
Not even switched on Bach.
No.
Oh yeah, switched on back.
I like it. I like Switched on Buck, but
It's an amazing demo.
I like Tomita.
Oh, lovely.
But I was
Right, ain't that?
when I listened to Tomita and stuff, I was more intrigued by the Mellotrons.
Yes.
You know,
Well, 90% of it is Mellotron.
exactly. I mean, the Switched on Buck stuff is good, but no, never made me want to go.
Oh, I like the idea, the whole synth thing of wondering how I would ever be able to own or purchase anything that made those sort of sounds.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if this is true.
But
I'm going to no. I will verify my sources.
everything else been going on.
Wow. Sam Ash music stores closing.
What?
Not
Really?
surprised. Every time I go to the Hollywood one, it's a ghost town.
Yeah.
I went
That's
to
their
one in
flagship.
New York. Yeah.
Wow.
So
I had a good afternoon in the one in New York. The guys were really helpful there. And they knew I was English. I wasn't buying anything, but
There were great staff working there in Hollywood, but the store sucks.
according, they put a statement out today. It says, it is with heavy heart that we announce that all Sam Ash music store locations will begin store closing sales today. This unfortunate news also presents a fantastic opportunity for great deals across our premium section of musical instruments and pro sound equipment. We will also be offering specials on samash.com during this time. Thank you for allowing us to serve musicians like you for 100 years.
that's really sad.
In fact, Hollywood, they had two locations, a drum store and an everything else store.
Yeah,
And they're right next to each other, and they're right next to Guitar Center. It's like, imagine your rival is right next door to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the one in New York had a keyboard. It's like 3 stores. I think the drum store was across the road, but
Yeah, they do that here too.
they knocked through the wall, so you went from the keyboard store into the guitar store. It's a long
Crazy.
time ago, mind you. So it's at least 10 years maybe that I went.
But the drum store was always empty. I mean, completely empty.
Yeah.
right, Chuckles.
It is sad though. I don't like see any retailer go.
And I love brick and mortar. It sucks when they go away. I miss video stores. I miss bookstores. I miss record stores.
Yeah.
Wow.
I see Froome's got a record store, Robbie.
Yeah.
Proper record store. So you need to come to Froome, mate. Got lots of. It's got. I mean, I've only looked in the window when I walked past today, but it's got lots of box sets and all that sort of your sort of thing.
My sort of thing.
Yeah.
My St. Vincent album finally turned up today.
Oh, yeah.
I ordered it from St. Vincent online store, the official store, because it was a limited clementine colour record.
Oh yeah.
And the album came out last week, and nothing arrived on the Friday. I paid for premium tracked shipping. Didn't show up. So I sent an email to the store and got a bog standard thing back saying, your item will be delivered. You'll know your item will be delivered when we send you the shipping notice. I'm like, yeah, but it was supposed to be delivered on Friday. And then I get another stock answer saying, there's been a delay or something. And then about an hour later, we've shipped your product, and it arrived today. So, and very bloody good it is too. There's a lot of synths in that, as well as her being awesome on guitar and Dave Grohl's
I've
on
got one of
drums.
her
and so
early
much.
albums.
She's
which I like.
amazing.
She's great. She's a great guitarist.
Yeah.
Fantastic guitarist.
We saw her in Cambridge on the Mass Seduction tour. We've got tickets to go and see her at the Albert Hall in June, so very much looking forward to that. See, she's only doing 2 gigs. One's down your way in Bristol,
All right.
And then the other one's at the Albert Hall, and then she's off to Europe. So she's only doing 2 here. She is very, very good live.
I went to see the BBC Orchestra last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're a great band, but the music was. I'll be honest and say I was slightly disappointed. It was more Mother, whose stuff is generally more edgy than it was last night. Somebody called Modern Nature, and somebody called Kate Staple, which is folk. She was folky.
All right.
Good voice. Just I thought the songs were just. Actually, none of them, because it's about an hour and a half. It was recording Unclassified live for Radio 3.
Right.
None of them really used the orchestra to the full potential. Now the BBC Orchestra can sound absolutely amazing because I've heard them, and none of them did really, which is quite a shame.
Which was it? Because they've got a number. Well, I don't know how many orchestras the BBC have got left now. There's the SO.
BBC Concert Orchestra.
Concert Orchestra, yeah, because there's a concert orchestra, then there's the Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah.
Wasn't there another one
I saw them probably about 4 or 5 years ago when they did the City of Culture at Hull. And they came and did a whole series of gigs there, and they were amazing. In fact, I saw Elizabeth Bernhardt. The what's her name? I forgot what she goes out under. It'll come to me. I'm having a senior moment.
We have a huge festival next weekend in Pasadena. If you guys heard of Cruel World. Check out this lineup. It's huge. Duran Duran, Interpol, Blondie, Simple Minds, Soft Cell, Adamant, Ministry, Jesus and Mary Chain, Gary Newman, Heaven 17, Mission UK, Stranglers, General Public, Motels, The Alarm, blah, blah, blah. Isn't that crazy?
That was all British bands, wasn't it?
Mostly. I skipped over a bunch that I didn't know. But
the Motel, was it? Did you say the Motels, Andy?
Yeah.
I remember them. They are American. That's 1980s sort of new wave post-punk.
Yeah,
it sounds great.
I don't know. Adamant was still playing though. That's funny.
Yeah.
I
saw Blondie a few years ago, and they have become their own tribute act, sadly.
Oh right.
Yeah. I saw them. I saw their first official tour of the UK. Back in 1979, and they were great.
Well, when they relaunched that Maria song and a bunch of other stuff, I was like, I like the older stuff better. So.
Yeah, well, I wasn't keen on what they did to Jimmy, the keyboard player. Kicking him out. That wasn't nice.
Oh, Jimmy Destry, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know the guys had sort of, drug-related problems, but
Yeah. But yeah, Debbie still would.
I've just finished reading her book, actually. Her autobiography. It's all right. It's take some of it with a pinch of salt. She believes in ghosts, for a start. She's into the paranormal.
Yeah, still would.
Well.
What happened with Adamant? Wagner's comment about Adamant. What happened with that guy? Did he do something bad? Is he cancelled?
No. I think so.
He's touring the US at the moment.
He is bipolar, is Stuart.
Stuart Leslie Goddard, born November 3rd, 1953. No, he's touring the US at the moment to rave reviews.
Right. I mean.
No, but is he in trouble in the UK or something, or is he?
No, I don't think so. I saw him, the original Adam of the Ants, before he had 2 drummers. In some very, very small hall. It was a rugby club. He played a rugby club.
Well, yeah, back then he would have done. Yeah.
He hasn't become a Tory or anything.
Well, he might be a Tory, but we have to live and let live sometimes.
No, he's a hero. Always will be.
He's all right, actually. No, I mean,
Yeah, I've seen him
I actually haven't
loads of
listened to
times.
anything since the early albums, but
Well, the thing is, he put out an album about, I don't know, 10 years or so ago called The Blue Black Hussar and something, the Gunner's Daughter. It was this really odd thing. And it was a double album. It had loads of tracks on, and about half of them, maybe or just under half of them, were actually not bad. The rest of it was almost like demos. It was a really odd release, a really odd thing.
it sounds like he needed a good producer to sort of
Yeah, he needs somebody to rein him in and
work
say
through it with him.
he needed Marco, but him and Marco,
Yeah,
well, he
well,
fell out
yeah,
with Marco
yeah,
many years ago,
Yeah.
and that's the problem. He doesn't have anybody to say no.
That I always thought that was McCartney's problem as well. You know, the latter McCartney. So I haven't listened to anything of late, but you know, the idea of putting everything out there and nobody turns around in your organisation. Nobody turns around and say, "I don't think that's a good idea." You know, and you know, you need somebody like that. I mean,
Yeah,
McCartney had Lennon doing that for him. You know?
exactly. Yeah. No, I've
Plus,
seen
the
Adam.
voices.
I think the first time I saw Adam was 82.
Yeah, I saw him before then, but like I say, I can't quite remember the actual date. I know I got it for free. I was quite pleased about that. Missed the support band and just saw him.
Yeah. No, I've seen him loads of times in like the last sort of 10, 15 years. But it got to a point where I saw him in 2014, 2015. He did the whole Dirk album.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
And I saw it at the Hammersmith, and he got Dave Barbarossa back on drums for the first time ever, and Lee Gorman on bass, who was another early Ants member, along with everyone else that was in the band at the time, and it was really, really good. Adam's mum was sat 3 seats in front of us, which was quite fun. That was epic. It was a really, really good gig. And then I've seen him like 2 or 3 times in Norwich or Ipswich, and he started to do these kind of like 40 years of Kings of the Wild Frontier. So we do the whole of Kings of the Wild Frontier, and then the rest of the set would be kind of a greatest hits thing. And then he did, he started, and it all got a bit samey. So I just got to thinking, well, every show you're doing is much the same as every other show I've seen you doing. Like, so I don't. But and the other thing, it's tragic. Is the people that go to these gigs. They're all my age, but some of them still think they're 18 and that they can still fit into a costume or something, and they look an absolute. I mean, I know they're having a laugh, and it's, but some of them really take it very seriously, especially the men, and it is quite tragic. Yeah, it really is quite tragic. I apologise to anybody that dresses up that goes to an Adam Ant concert, but just put a t-shirt on. But the white stripes and all that was no.
Laura Babbage says you're landing on stony ground.
So what? Sorry,
I said Laura Babbage dictates that you're falling on stony ground.
Well, quite.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I missed some of that, Rob, because I was breaking up, but I'm just trying to find a slightly better signal.
Like this. Yeah, stand up.
Cut down that tree.
But no, he's always going to be a legend in my book.
Yeah.
My first kind of pop music hero. After the Beatles, I suppose.
I don't know who my first pop music hero would be.
I mean, apparently a few years before that, I was on my parents' front lawn with the tennis rackets singing "I love you, love me, love," but showing appreciation for Gary Glitter these days isn't quite so.
Oh yeah,
done thing.
I know.
Yeah, it has a completely different
A
meaning.
mate of mine used to play in the glitter band,
Oh
which
wow!
he doesn't like to talk about anymore.
He doesn't put that on his CV anymore, does he?
No, he doesn't. No.
I used to go to school with the daughter of the drummer in Mud. That was
quite
always a
like
good place.
Mud. We're very blokey with Mud, but I sort of, yeah. It's that Chin and Chapman thing, wasn't it? The songs, along with Susie Quattro.
Well, maybe this time I'll put the mains cable in it. See if that makes any difference.
Does help.
Yeah, I'm essentially getting tired now. That's the problem. It ain't them then. Well, error in judgment. See, I use my iPad to look at the schematics. So, I'll put that to one side and we'll look at it on tomorrow. And instead, move on to the next thing on the list, which is putting together a Juno 60.
What's that? Is that a Native Instruments thing?
Yeah, it's the Mark II 61
Right.
that used to reside in my studio. Right. Now this thing looked like a bag of dog shit when it came in. And it's looking really, really nice now. That's much better.
Did you contact that bloke about his Casio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe he's going to try and come and collect it tomorrow.
Ooh,
And he's well excited.
I bet.
Like one of those repair shop things, mate. It really is. So, yeah, because it was his dad's Ian.
Wow.
And
What model is it?
he used to play with his kids when he was a kid with his dad. And his dad's gone now. And this thing's been sitting in an attic for donkeys, you know, very, very dusty.
Yeah.
And he plugged it in to try it out a year or so after the funeral, just to get back into the whole thing, a bit of his dad. And it exploded.
Oh.
Yeah. Black ochre smoke pouring out of it. But funny enough, not only did I have the parts we needed in stock, I knew what the fault was because they are susceptible to it. And I had it fixed and working again, probably before the guy had even got home.
Oh, brilliant.
And
That's super.
I said, oh, call him and tell him it's actually done. He can come back and collect it. And she goes, no, it's too quick. It's too quick.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, okay, all right. She goes, I will phone him tomorrow. Oh, all right. Madam Ling Ling. Right. Right, I suppose we better test this. See whether it explodes or not. Well, in all fairness, Fiona put this one together.
Yeah.
Well, it's her first Juno. She's never taken apart and put together a Juno before. But it should be all right because she's done the Juno 6 and it's pretty much exactly the same inside. So I don't think she's probably forgotten anything. But we'll find out soon enough. Right. Plug that in.
We've got a long weekend coming up, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
is it this Monday a bank holiday?
Mm-hmm. Mayday.
I'm kind of hoping that if I can get this Juno with JP8000 and the MKS50 done tomorrow, I might be able to have a weekend.
There you go.
Hey.
Which would be nice. Okay, right, let's see what we got. Or not got. We got nothing.
I won't, because I've got to get everything written in advance before fucking off to Berlin the week after.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be coming out, strangely, the week of Super Booth.
Right, filter. Ah!
Charlie pacing up and down.
I know. Too cool for school, that dog.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Although he did turn up when a bit of sausage was offered. Notice that.
Of course,
Oh,
yeah.
He come up and greeted you like nobody's business, didn't he? Ears
He
back
did.
and front,
Yeah.
song and everything. Ooh, what's going on here? Ooh, let me see. There we go. Yeah. That one,
Might
wasn't
as
it?
well do some work. Oh. Alexa,
Let's try that.
lights blue. I need to figure out some sort of system for my headphone cable.
What, when you're at your desk?
Well, I've got it on an extension, and maybe that's what I need to do. It's got like a 3 meter cable, a standard, just a straight cable, and then I've got it into like a stupidly long extension so I can move around. But it's always getting caught on things. I'm always running over it with the wheels on the chair or something. What I need is like something like a sprung-loaded thing, so that as I move away, it comes out, but as I come back, it gets wound back up again, or something similar. Yeah, I tried hanging it off the mic stand, and that didn't, because then when I moved the mic over there, it's not ideal. But anyway, I've got loads of cables to pack up, because when I put this interface in, I managed to get rid of all my Behringer audio chain, if that's not a misnomer. Actually, here's something. Here you go, Kent. You'll like this.
Go on.
After what we were talking about last night. So I was contacted today by a sound designer who, I'm not going to give their name because I don't think it's fair.
Okay.
And they summed it up brilliantly. This thing about the Behringer vintage. So this person sends me this message today. So I spent about 2 hours on the Behringer vintage to try and see if I can get a good sound out of it. Firstly, there's no init patch, which is apparently a right pain in the arse, so you have to go finding and cancelling what another program has done to get started. The sound of the raw oscillators isn't good. Very thin, very digital sounding. The actual architecture of the synth is quite good. Good modulation possibilities, dual filter, 5-stage envelopes. It seems like it's only 8 voices. Putting unison on 2, I could only have 4-note chords, and the release was cutting off. The interface is annoying to program, no effects. After about an hour and a half, I had something vaguely reminiscent of a Juno-style pad, and I came to the conclusion, why am I wasting my time on this? My verdict is, it's absolutely shit. Incidentally, yesterday I programmed a similar style of pad sound using GeForce's OBX, and it was done in 20 minutes and sounded spot on. And that's an accomplished sound designer who makes patches for all sorts of synths. And I thought, yeah, that sums it up pretty much.
Well, I thought you guys summed it up really well on PSN last week.
Right.
I thought you nailed it, really. You know, and I watched a bit of what Nick and you had said today. They were diplomatic, I think, but.
Yoad wasn't diplomatic. Yoad was positively gushing, and I was sat there going, "What?"
Yeah.
Richard was diplomatic. Richard was very diplomatic, and as he always is. But Yoad was saying, "Oh yeah, it's really good." I don't know what you're smoking, mate, but I'll have some of that because, yeah. Bonkers, absolutely bonkers.
I mean, I hadn't bothered downloading it, and I'm not going to bother downloading it because I don't need it. I don't need it.
There are a gazillion free VST or plug-in synthesizers out there that are, not just leaps and bounds. They're other fucking solar systems better. Full Bucket Music is the one that always comes to mind. Brilliant plugins. Instantly usable, really good sounds, great to program, and doesn't cost you a penny other than buy them a cup of coffee or something.
Fucking typical.
And the whole charity thing, I hate to be skeptical, but it is Behringer we're talking about. To me, that just smacks of tax write-offs.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. That's true.
It's just we'll donate £1 million if you donate £1 million, but we'll claim that back off the taxpayer.
Yeah, but up to £1 million.
Up to, yes.
Yeah, just in case it's a massive.
Yeah, up to,
yeah. I'd happily donate. Well, I'll just donate anyway, but I won't do it through the Synth. I won't do it through Behringer.
No.
No. I wanted it to be good. I wanted, I thought, yeah, cool, I'll make a synth, an original looking and original sounding synth. I mean, it is original sounding, but it sounds like shite. So,
sounds like it's rushed as well.
I think Kent nailed it when he said, you've just got to look at what they've used to make this thing. This, VST by numbers type thing. And what also bothers me, I suppose, if I let it, is the fact that in the promotional video and I guess in the blurb on the website, they're talking about we've partnered with someone who's worked on loads of incredibly popular software synthesizers from France and Japan, but what it seems like is what they've actually done. This guy, Stefano D'Angelo, is an Italian guy who, according to his CV on his personal website, which I have no reason to doubt, according to the CV on that website, he has been involved in, and I've double-checked this with Arturia, and he has, a whole range of the V collection stuff, including CS80V, MS20V, Acid V, Jupiter 8V, or Jupe 8V, whatever it's called. So his credentials are good, but one of the other things that he has done has designed this thing called Brickworks, which is, you know, build a VST by numbers. And it seems like what Behringer have done is they've used this, and whether they've paid him a license fee or anything, they've used this tool, but then their marketing suggests that he had something to do with building vintage. But it's, to me, what it seems like is that his involvement is that he developed this tool, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I wonder then, as Kent and I were talking about this last night, so I wonder if he's been paid a chunk of cash to use this thing, and maybe just to use his name a little bit to sell it. I don't know. I you know, as much as I said to Kent last night, I always want to, you know, hope that there's good in everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is Behringer after all.
Or maybe this Tharno guy is on the same hallucinogen that fucking Yoad's on.
Well, yeah. I don't think.
I mean, let's face it, Behringer have got history, haven't they?
Oh,
yeah, boy cried wolf and all that, isn't it? So
yeah.
As I said to Kent last night, if I'm a plugin developer and I've developed or worked on such impressive synths as, you know, all these Arturia ones, he's not all of a sudden going to be that shit that he produces vintage.
No.
So
not after listening to AEV and the such.
no, I mean, obviously, on his website it doesn't say to what extent his involvement with it was with the Arturia stuff, but he's listed as, you know, main development team on, you know, a number of these things, and I checked it out and it all checks out. So, you know, that, unless it's another Stefano D'Angelo. Yeah, very, very.
Well, I know this is a common fault on these, but it's such a ball ache. You know, on the Juno, well, it's on the Jupiter 8, the Juno 6, and the Juno 6. You have this white LFO button.
Yes.
On the mod panel.
Yes, on the left-hand side. Yeah.
On the left-hand side.
That goes yellow.
This fella, all right?
Yeah.
What it does, it stops working.
Okay.
And you have to I have to desolder it from the board, hopefully without having to pull all the rest of the mechanism, right? Get the button off. Then I have to try and dislodge the actual switch from the board. I don't know if it's going to let me do it, to be honest.
Hello.
And then split the bloody switch open as well.
Ollie's got his face in his hands like he's just lost €1 million or something.
I've been recording for, I don't know, 50, 40 minutes with this in the background on the headphones. And as I'm cleaning up stuff, I just realized the speakers was on as well. So I could see on the EQ a low frequency rumbling every now and then. And that's whatever your desoldering pump or something, Ken.
Oh, yeah.
So either I need to restart or tidy as much as I can.
Isotope. RX.
Isotope, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll fix it.
Save me from a million things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I need a break.
And here he is,
Yeah. This is probably a good place to have it.
Oh. Did I do that or did you?
Right, that's the switch.
Look at all these audio cables that I no longer have to... Oh, look at that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I've got to split this open. So, no.
Don't lose it.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I've done enough of these fucking things. So, you split it open. This is for people who have the thingies and they stop working. Right? So, you split it out as well. Let's come on. Right.
Camera's over here.
That bit comes off, yeah? Ta-da! This bit comes out. Then inside is a spring, like that, and it's attached to a single key contact. Yeah, thank you. And they go grotty like they do on keys.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
So a blob of can of shit bollocks. This stuff.
Shit bollocks.
Graphite.
Oh, graphite spray. Yeah.
Service
Aerosol graphite.
Who are you calling
Oh,
ourselves?
Aerosol.
What was that? That was not the 9 o'clock news, wasn't it? Aerosol. I'd like some deodorant. Roll-on or aerosol?
Let's have a look. Right.
Yeah,
Give it a
arsehole
quick-
piss flaps. Oh, God.
Little
It's
rubber.
going to be everything that I can do tomorrow night when we've got Chris on to not mention arsehole piss flaps.
It's going to be hard doing. Hard doing, my friend. Hard doing.
We mustn't do it, though. We're a professional show.
Well, we have this new policy in place, don't we?
we do.
What new policy?
We must become boring,
Boring and professional.
conventional, and try not to be funny.
And save all the bollocks for the pub.
Yeah, we need to,
Because
yeah. There needs to be a clearer distinction between
Yes, exactly.
pub
there's a
and
difference between
PSN.
pub and PSN, and that we've established that we were losing it. Because I mean, even Robbie, who done his, pass us around like your mum comment that he's done on a couple of occasions.
Oh, yeah, share us around like your mother.
Yeah, exactly. And it's fun.
God, yeah.
Everybody
that's bad.
gets it, but as I say, we've had not complaints, but
Messages of concern.
yeah, messages of concern.
Yes.
This is better.
Which we have acted upon.
No, it doesn't sound like Isotope can fix it. You
No.
talk too much shite.
This is true. It's the truth.
Well,
what you
there's a lot
speak.
of shite here, mate. Yeah.
Oh, God.
There we go. Right now, back facing. One. There you go. Same as a spring.
What are you fixing? Sorry, what are you fixing, Kent?
This is the manual LFO button on Jupiter 8, Geno 6 and Geno 60. That white oblong button. There we go. Blum, blum, blum. There we go. Now word. Yeah. Blum, 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 blum. Okay. Now we solder her back into the board. Hopefully in one place. Got to line up the legs with the holes. Never heard that before. That goes on there like so. Then the little rubbery bit, stop it making a ticking noise when you push it. White button goes over both of them.
Yes, was he?
Okay.
Nice. Where was that?
Indeed.
Oh, I was out shopping with the missus today and she did that, so. Yeah, and just taken delivery of something for my boy. This is not exactly synth related, but
Nice. Nice.
Nice.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
What
one.
make?
Gretsch.
Oh, lovely.
Hmm.
Is it
Yeah,
hollow or full body?
No, it's solid.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be chambered actually. I don't know, but it's not hollow body. Robbie.
Very good.
All right, there we go. Back in there.
Yeah, that guitar isn't mine, by the way. That's for the boy.
No, but they make nice guitars, the Gretsch. We used to sell them.
Yeah, I've got a. Hang on. Just for posterity's sake, I took this one with it. That's my one. Next
Oh,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Not that it ever gets played because I can't play it anymore. Don't work properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I still haven't heard you play a bloody note yet.
Well, you won't. I can't get fucking loopback to work on my computer, so.
I'll talk to Robbie.
Yeah, we've come to the conclusion that loopback on a audio interface
Doesn't
is
mean
not the same
what you think.
as the loopback software that you.
But
can
you
buy.
don't get loopback with Presonus anyway. They've taken that facility out of it.
All right.
So I can't do it even through the audio interface.
I don't think my Smash Focus got loop back. I don't think I will.
So, this thing, if you search loopback in the manual, the word is mentioned 6 times, and it's basically there is a loopback function. This is where you find the loopback function. This is where you find it in the mixer. Not a word on how it works, what you do to get it to work. Nothing. Not even what it actually does.
What sort of idiot wrote
You
that?
know, I fucking idiot that wrote that manual. What was this? Dr. Mike Metley.
Hey!
So I should be having words with him. On their forum today, their support forum, and somebody came back and said, what you have to do... Because what happens is... I'm doing this, I might as well sit down. When you go into, like, for example, you go into a software instrument and you go and choose the audio output. So you choose the Arturia interface, and then you get every single output listed. So this thing has 32 ins, 32 outs, but in the list there's a 33 and a 34 which are marked up as loopback. So if you choose those, when you play whatever it is you're playing, you see the loopback meter in the on-screen mixer going like this. Can't fucking hear it. So Kent and I pinged Kent last night. I don't know about what time it was. So you got a minute.
A minute.
5 hours later, it was just like, we thought, you know what? Let's just carry on the same way as we were before.
Far up at work. Move on.
Use the loopback software. But what I think it is think that loopback on an audio interface means something a little different to what loopback software application itself does.
I mean, I've got older one that says it's a loopback software called Black Hole, but I can't fucking work it out.
Yeah, Black Hole's good, but it's a little obtuse,
Convoluted.
Yeah,
Wank.
Soundflower, because that was what Soundflower wasn't
Yeah.
it? I think? Yeah. The best, honestly, the best one is the Rogue Amoeba loopback application. It just works.
Right.
So, but it ain't. I'll say it's about $100 thereabouts.
It sounds like they're having a fight with chopsticks.
It's Matt.
Typing. Sorry.
It sounded very weirdly hollow or something.
Oh, that's because I got
Charlie.
Show us your tattoo, then, mate.
Was made.
Fuck. It's big. Hang on. Have I really got?
But what about the tattoo?
Have I really got to?
Unless it's on your willy, we don't want to see that.
No, it's not on me willy. It's on me back. Do I have to?
Go on, let's have a look.
For
Yeah,
fuck's sake.
he's got Wendy tattooed on his willy.
Welcome to Jamaica. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah,
have
I know.
a nice day. Yeah.
Not this way up.
Uh oh.
Straight.
If you fucking see it.
Full screen.
Oh no, hang on.
No, that's your shoulder, mate. It's the back of your neck.
Oh.
Somebody's been scribbling on. You have to
Is it?
lean back. No.
Yeah.
No, that's not the DM one. It looks like somebody's scribbled on your back with a bit of marker pen. No. So you have to
There
just
we
come closer. At the top of his neck, he's got a sawtooth, a square wave, and something else in the sine wave. But he's had the sine wave coloured in red, as in PSN.
Oh,
lovely.
And he told me he was going to do it, and I said, we've been thinking about having a bit of a brand change.
Yeah. Oh, the waveform.
Yeah, you fucking better not.
Yeah, the waveform one. Yeah, I had that done as well. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Don't be a cunt.
Did I not send you a picture of the waveform one finished?
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, had it.
One of the many semi-naked pictures that you send me on the regular.
I do. I send you so many. There we go. Hang on. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. That's.
There you go.
Oh yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Does it hurt, like right on your spine?
No, I use numbing cream. Don't feel a thing.
So yes, you
They-
need something to hide it.
They do if you don't use numbing cream.
Yeah.
I remember when I had, funny enough, my first tattoo, which was this one, the Violator Rose. I actually passed out in the chair having it done, and the guy just carried on. I was sitting there like that, and he fucking just kept going.
Didn't matter by then, didn't it?
Well, that's it. Yeah.
Right. There you go. Go. Walk at one. Right. That's
Arturia do some really nice USB cables. Proper thick braided orange and black. Very nice.
Yeah.
How is the audio fuse?
I don't know. You tell me. You're listening to it.
Oh,
Yeah, you all sound amazing. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's very good. I mean, it's probably at the moment way more than I need, but it's always been my motto in life to, what do I need? Buy double. So.
Yeah.
And I thought having spent years with the Focusrite 2i4, which is a thoroughly good little interface, this thing has meant that I've been able to disconnect 2 submixers. So literally all my synths go into, it's got 16 inputs at the back. So 8 stereo inputs plus 16 ADAT inputs, which you can then connect expansion units to.
Yeah.
So I might have 1 or 2 submixers towards the back and then just send a stereo pair around. Because the amount of time I use this stuff is not really worth. But yeah, it's very good. The software interface is very, very cool. Very clear. It's got a brilliant matrix, as you expect from Arturia. It's got a brilliant matrix routing system. And instead of having to click on every sort of single thing, you can actually drag and drop a line across a whole row of things, and it will just turn them all on or off. And it's very, it's nimble, very good. And it's got a nice little MIDI interface in there as well, and USB hub with a USB MIDI as well. Ports 1 and 2 on are duplicated on the front and the back, with 2 mic pre's on the front and standard TRS on the back. When you connect the front ones, the rear ones are automatically disconnected, but you can manually turn them on whilst everything is still connected without having to reach around to the back and plug it. So it's just like plug it in and leave it. And then outputs 3 and 4 are replicated on the front. And if you don't want to use them as outputs, they can double up as a pair of stereo headphone jacks.
bloody hell!
To go with the 2 stereo headphone jacks you've already got in the headphone section, one of which is a 6.4, the other one's a 3.5, so you don't have to worry about adapters anymore. You just plug in whatever you need. What else? Oh, and you've got inputs 3 and 4 replicated on the front with a standard 3.5mm stereo jack. So if you just want to connect up your phone, you just do it off the front.
That sounds really good.
So once you kind of plug everything at the back, just put it in, leave it and forget about it. It's really good.
Nice.
Really, really good.
How much is it, Rob?
It ain't cheap. Cheapest I saw it was 1,079 at Toman.
Wow. Here's a cable.
But I spoke I spoke to my friends at Arturia and I said, do you do like mates rates? And initially they said no, and then they said, yeah, well, actually, we know we can do you a discount. So they did me a discount, which was a reasonable one, less than 50, but still reasonable. So I was like, yeah, I'm all over that. That's great. Bought it, got delivered. I woke up on, when was it? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning. There's an email from UPS. Pay your customs and blah, blah, blah. Pay it now through the app or pay your driver. 5 minutes later, there's a knock at my door and my UPS driver's here, who's a good friend. So he hands the parcel over and we're just nattering about the football because he's an Ipswich fan, I'm a Norwich fan, we're having a bit of a bant. And so he gets to the end and he says, right, I'll see you later, Rob. Good luck for the weekend. And I'm like, do I owe you any money? And he looks at his machine, he goes, not according to this. See you later. Brilliant. I thought, excellent. But it was preying on my mind, so I phoned up UPS, and unfortunately, I do owe £273 in import duties and taxes and fees.
Go now. Go on.
So when you add that back onto what I paid, I saved about 20 quid.
Oh.
Welcome to Brexit.
It's just insane. Absolutely insane.
Wow.
So I'm not too worried about it because it was a business purchase. I was prepared to pay full price. Wasn't a problem. Had another nice big invoice come in today, so that's everything's it's all cool. But I was all excited because I'd saved a bit of money, and then I really hadn't. So
imagine how much you'd have to pay if you paid full price to order the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Then,
So that's a good
That's
way
why
of thinking about it. Yeah.
it makes it really uneconomical to actually import things now.
Yeah. Thing is, I could have gone to Toman and bought it for 1,075, 1,079, whatever it was, and that includes VAT because Toman do it all. So but I've not I've come out of it.
Are you not registered?
No, I'm not because I don't make that much money. So. And it's just, it's not. I spoke to my accountant. And he said, really, at the moment, it's if you had to be VAT registered, you'd be in a very good place. But you're not at the moment. You're just, you're too small. So,
you're actually never too small. And in my experience, accountants don't like their clients being VAT registered.
Yeah.
Because when we first set up Sinners Music, my accountant kept saying, for the first 2 years, you need to deregister. I went, no, I'm not deregistering.
Yeah.
So there's something about accountants not liking small businesses. I mean, when you get to the threshold, you have to. But
yes, yeah.
And it is actually, it can be really beneficial for a small business in terms of cash flow. To get the 20% VAT back.
Yeah. The thing is, when I got my invoice from Arturia, it said unit price, taxes, shipping. So part of what I paid, I'd already paid French sales tax or whatever. Now I'm paying UK sales.
That's the problem. That's now. I mean, because of Brexit, that is the problem now. That you end up paying just more. I mean, that's why anything I tend to buy now, I buy through a retailer.
Yeah.
Unless I've got an account with them.
Well, I'm worried about my Carrera now.
Yeah.
Sorry? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, if one good thing came out of this is that something is coming out later in the year that having one of these is going to be a very good thing. If you know what I mean.
Nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah.
So when I spoke to them, they because I mean, bless them, they said, when I said, do you do discounts on them? They said, we don't generally do like journalist discounts, unless of course you're planning to, do a piece on it or whatever. And I said, well, it's been out 6 months.
Why would you want to do a piss on it?
Piss. Now you're just taking the piss out the French, and that I think that's massively disrespectful considering our guests.
Worn off.
So they said, if you're doing a piece about it, then we can absolutely do you something. And I said, no, I won't be able to sell that. I won't be able to pitch that to anyone because it's just too late. That ship sailed.
Nothing wrong with talking about it on PSN, though, is there?
Exactly.
Yeah, but talking, a PSN talk about it is like 10, 15 minutes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a proper review. It's not.
Well, you can always do a special. No?
I could, but then, as I found out the other day when I was, when thinking about getting this, I went on the internet and like, The World and His Wife have done stuff on this, and thankfully they all say, "Oh, this is really good." So I would just be, sort of repeating what a whole bunch of other people have said.
And thanks to you, I'm probably going to go for the IK Multimedia. What's it called? The room corrections thing.
Arc Studio, yeah.
Arc Studio. I
highly recommend it. Yeah, it's really good. Really, really good.
I might see if Paul will do us the deal, but I mean, I'm happy to pay for it.
Yeah, I haven't last spoke to Paul.
I last spoke to him at Synth Fest. I spoke to him.
Well, I spoke to him when he told me about, he said, do you want to test one of these ARC units out? And I was like, yeah, please. And there was something else. But yeah, you never know. He might be able to do something. He's always looked after me.
I mean,
He's a good lad.
Yeah, he is actually. He's he was always very fair with us when we.
Yeah, and he's been in the business a heck of a long time. So.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman, yeah.
He is.
But I say it's not a problem. I mean, I'm almost convinced. The acoustics in here aren't bad, but it would be nice to have it corrected correctly without having to spend a lot of money on.
Yeah. I was just blown away. I thought these little iLouds that I've got, they're really nice little speakers. Again, thank you, Paul. They're really nice little speakers.
Yeah.
And I thought they sounded great. I mean, I did the whole, was it 21 point
21,
testing?
yeah. I don't see the point doing the 7. That seems pointless.
No, you got to just do it properly.
Yeah.
And even then, when I did the 21 point, I couldn't be asked to go out to the garage to get my boom stand. I just literally took this off and put the MEMS on that, and then just like this, kind of sort of like that's near enough. And then check the curves, how it would come out, and that looks pretty. Just did a little bit of tweaking, put it on. Fuck me. It was night and day, because there's a nice little button on the front of the box where you can turn the correction just on or off.
I
All,
like that.
All of the heavy lifting's in the box, and you just press that button, and it's just like when I put it onto what I was originally hearing after I'd listened to the corrected thing. The original one sounded like I was listening with cotton wool in my ears. It was remarkable, so much better, and I was hearing details, much better than I was before. It's highly recommended. Highly recommended.
No, I'd rather spend it on that than literally spend it on some room acoustics treatment.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be better when I've got there's a few books and stuff coming in here and some more.
Yeah, that'll deaden things.
Hello. And proper chairs.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is he working on?
Juno 60. There you go.
Nice.
I should have just shut up and waited, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Justin's modelling another one in his range of synth vest tops.
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
Hi, Justin.
I think Kent's probably familiar with this one.
Yeah. Can't see Kent wearing it though. But
No.
Why?
you in the vest top? Well, I suppose I've seen you in the vest top.
Yeah, he's
So
seen
the
you in
wife
vest top.
feature over here.
Fucking hard, mate.
I was going to say a muscle vest, but yeah, this is Kent we're talking about.
That and a couple.
Challenge, and we'll wear it for PSN.
Or gristles. More
That
gristles.
and a couple of pints of Stella Artois, he'd be going, wouldn't he?
You'd be quiet. I've already had a brandy today. That's a bit of alcohol I've had in 12 years.
No, you were pissed on Bailey's last year.
Baileys don't count.
The cream goes
Bailey's
straight to your hips as the cream in Bailey's.
It's just tasty milk, isn't it, Bailey's?
Yeah. That's why it goes off.
Cow cheese.
Does it go off?
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I've never let
I.
a bottle of Bailey's sit in my cupboard
Yeah, no,
long
me
enough for
neither.
it to go off.
Yeah.
But what does happen? It gets all crusty around the tip.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Hey,
There was 4
You
bottles
thought
of
it.
Bailey's in my mother's cupboard when
Yeah.
after she passed, and neither Jane and I actually liked Bailey's, so I stuck them outside the back door on a table and said, "Help yourself," and they didn't last half an hour.
it's one of those drinks that you can just drink because it doesn't really taste alcoholic, or you can just Aye.
But if you spill it, people think you've redecorated. Paint everywhere. Isn't it? What the hell has he done to these fucking nooks?
Oh dear me. Oh, fired up DX1 today, in the first time in bloody ages.
And it still works.
Still works.
Good.
I thought I haven't played that in a long while, so I turned it on and boom, there it was.
That's not right at all, surely.
Bought me ticket for Gearfest.
Nice.
Are we all going?
I'm there, yeah.
Yeah. Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbie.
No.
Yes, mate.
There's another DX.
Oh, look, there it is, yeah.
Do we
Christ.
implode the universe? 2 DX1s on screen. They've done.
Well, I saw something posted the other day. City of Westminster University or something. They've got all of Pete Townsend's old synths.
Are they?
And there's it's billed as the Pete Townsend collection, and there was a GX1, CS80, DX1, a whole bunch of Moog system,
Way.
the big stuff. The model, what was it? The 15 system 15 in the cabs.
15,
There was all
and
sorts.
a system 12 and 500, Profit 10.
That's it. Yeah, Profit 10. I was going to say most of them would have probably been for you, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I think probably most of them have. In one, maybe not the 25. I can't remember if I did the 25 or whether I just did a wing. It was done surreptitiously, i.e., undisclosed owner, which I get quite a lot. Especially if people think they're far more important than I think they are. Pete Townsend is one of them, I must admit. He's important. Don't think it's probably that one. That's the last squall for you, young man. In you go. Right, Fiona can do the valeting on that tomorrow morning and put it at the door. That puppy is fucking done. God, that means the next one.
Oh, if you are a PSN Patreon subscriber, there might be something interesting and very exclusive for you tomorrow. All being well.
Nude photos.
Yep. Like, spoil the surprise, but don't you?
Surprise wasn't the word I was going for, really.
Yes, there'll be something very nice.
Oh, something very, very nice.
It's a bit crusty at the tip.
See, I just got that.
Oh no. Long Dong branched out into Hummers to please the US audience.
No, it is visual content.
Oh, is it?
But it's also, the audio is quite important too. But there's
Yeah, but it's not thingy, is it?
not thingy.
Thingy that I want to get.
Oh, not that thingy. No,
Oh.
no, it's the other thingy.
Oh. Thingy.
Thingy.
Yeah, thingy with a E on the end. That thingy. Has he gone in? No, he's still. Will you leave those boxes alone, Charlie? Hey, leave them alone. They've gone to sleep now. Taking up and down all bloody night.
Oh,
I think he's expecting one of them to come out finally. You know,
I'll play with him.
Go.
Yeah.
What? Well, the pups are still playing around under there, so at least they're safe.
Yeah. Scared shitless to come out, but safe.
Oh, they come out. I've seen them.
Oh,
in
they
the
do. Yeah.
Yeah, go playing in the garden very, very, very early in the morning. If Charlie's not asleep on the lawn, which is his want.
Bless you.
Thank you. God, I've been working in here since 8 o'clock in the morning.
Blimey.
I don't know why.
Just to get out of the house.
Well, no, basically what it is, silly bollocks decided it'd be a brilliant idea this morning to lacquer the stairs. First of all, she got halfway down the stairs, and when I came in...
Is that the stair where she stops?
Is Siri with you? I went, no. Guess what? She's not in here. And she appears on the landing.
Oh, God.
Stairs. So she goes back up and does the stairs again. She gets all the way to the bottom, puts the lid on the tin, picks up the tin, and goes, oh, it's going to take 16 hours to dry.
Nothing like preparation, eh?
Yeah, so tonight's pub is brought to you by KSL Workshop. I said to her, I hope your favourite dildo's up there. That'll teach you. Yeah, who was it? Some woman doing a thing for how for women on how to improve their lives, and one of the things she said in it was, keep your don't clutter. Keep your favourite 3 dildos and throw away the other 15.
Oh, I'll be.
Mind you, my last one, I think she used a Buick as a dildo.
Mind you, I suppose if they got that many, it all depends. They've got one for each of their personalities, isn't it?
Well, my ex-girlfriend, I used to play a plan across my arse, stop myself from falling in.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Is this PSA?
No, it's trying to surreptitiously dump the welder's helmet in the fucking diving suit. That's the one that's really difficult.
And there we go by again.
Oh dear.
Like watching traffic. Look.
Watching traffic, so he's a Steve Winwood fan?
I don't think he's a fan of it.
Perfect.
Is Robert.
How are we?
Amazing.
Good.
Don't like him anymore. He's not coming to Super Booth.
Oh.
What? What?
Who's going to make me laugh in the airport now?
It wasn't me. It was the master of the viewers. No, that was funny. By the way, when we talking about these taxis, then there was a problem with Osmos as well, because they obviously started the campaign before the Brexit,
Right.
and it took so long that the Brexit was already done. And now what they wanted to do was, they wanted us to pay day taxis and UK taxis.
Yeah, yeah.
So I started a little bit of rumble about that. So I ended up to pay for all of it, maybe 850. So they didn't count French taxis, and UK didn't count our taxis in the end.
Nice. I saw the tax bill that UPS are going to charge me. They've got to send me the invoice first. I'd be interested to know how they got to that figure, because it's more than 20% plus a fee on. So, yeah, I might kick up about it, but I don't know if I've got the energy.
The import VAT is different on different products.
Yeah, that's what I want to see what the breakdown is. But
They add shipping as well to it, to the value.
yeah.
And if they have the disbursement fee as well.
Yeah, it's just a fucking money license
It's a
to print
con.
money in it. It is a con. It's an absolute con. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's what
I should have waited until I drove over to France in October, in August, sorry, and picked it up and stuck it in the boot and just like gone, nothing to declare.
I have a friend in Scotland. He's got a voucher for this shop in Spain, like for old computer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a voucher for that, and he's sending me stuff that he wants.
Right.
And he's actually coming to visit us in France in September, so that he doesn't have to pay taxes on the voucher
Right.
that he's got.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So he's sending it to me, and then I'll have to bring it to France. And yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
Yes, did any of you ever try the Roland Jupiter X?
Yeah, I played one at the Roland store in Denmark Street a couple of years ago. It's all right. Didn't make me go, not like the Juno X, which I thought was rather good.
It's the same engine, isn't it?
Yeah, same engine, but for me, the Juno was just a nicer interface.
Oh.
But no, yeah, they sound good. As they say, it's
The thing is that I'm selling my grandmother, but nobody wants to actually.
what, your actual grandmother or your Moog grandmother?
No, my grandmother would have to be done in a certain position all the time,
We've been waiting 2 years.
and in a wooden dress, so probably not that one. And one gentleman offered me XM to exchange it. It doesn't sound like a bad deal to me.
I know someone who's got an XM and loves it, but it was all right. Yeah, it was nice. But
I mean, it's not for sound design or anything.
Hmm.
But just sheer amount of sounds. Jesus. We got a new cut. And then what he's doing now, he's in the kitchen and fighting a fly.
Certain what this one's doing.
What's he doing?
Going back the other way now.
It's a sentry, isn't it?
Yeah. Mind you, there's one of the foxes making a hell of a noise just here.
Right.
All scratching away and everything.
Yeah. One day you'll find that they've tunnelled up.
Well, they can start to work over there then. Train them up.
Matt, the garage, is it the new electromatic or which one is it?
It's the black one that's the new one. It's not mine. It's my son's bought it. So.
But what range is it?
I think it's electromatic.
They're really good.
Yeah,
They haven't been before, but for the last IDs, they're amazing.
Yeah, it sounds really nice from what I've played on it. The odd chord that I can strike.
I got something similar from the range, but it's fully hollow.
It's what?
Hollow.
Oh, hollow. Yeah.
Hollow, sorry.
The big silver hollow one's mine.
Yeah. So something similar.
Where's Simon?
Yeah. Where's Simon?
He's keeping quiet for now.
We don't care about you. We just care about the puppet. It's a puppet.
Yeah. I got a tuxedo suit for him because I have an idea for it.
Oh, no.
A new promo segment for PCBWay, and I'm waiting for a wig and a miniskirt for me.
Are you sure that's for a promo?
OnlyFans promo.
Oh, God.
Oh, I suppose I better disconnect this.
Right, can't do any in.
Go on then.
See you later, guys.
See you later, mate. Take care.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Good, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back recording as well.
All right,
I need
buddy.
to say what I can.
Turn us off this time. Turn us off.
All right, thank you.
Take it easy.
Later.
See you later.
Where did that plug into?
Say hello.
Oh, look, pretty cat.
Ah!
And shredded up.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Bionic cat.
He's been mental.
Oh, man.
He must be a part of the family. Everybody's normal, isn't it?
Oh, come out, you little bastard.
That's what she said.
Juno 60 was my third synthesizer ever.
Yeah.
It was quite funny. I bought second-hand DX21, I think. A friend of mine was in a band, and he was just, wow, this is extremely small and nice. Do you want to swap it? Yeah, what you got? Uno 60. Yes.
Yeah, even I'd swap a DX21 for a Juno 60.
There are people who no, not commenting on them.
Don't need to now, Rob. Now you got 106 coming.
Indeed. I don't know how if it works or how much of it still works, but
I'm not really into Junos, to be honest. I didn't mind the 60. It was really good. They had very good arpeggiator. And it was a little bit different sound-wise, like 106. But 106 never took me, to be honest. Now you can kill me, yes.
What is that, Kent?
It's the output board for a JD 8000. Six eight. Jesus Christ, 4 different valued cameras together. Gee, fucking hell. Make life difficult, why don't you?
oh fuck.
4 points. I think I'd rather work on an 80.
I've actually got some space on my desk now.
Bag of bits as well.
About 20 years ago, I passed up a $300 Juno 60 to get a $400 JX10.
Huh. Oh well.
Don't know why.
Make it mistakes at some point.
Yep.
Yeah, what's this? This one. Oh, Cosmos. Resplendent. And they gave me the power to play with it.
Cosmos? You mean the Soma Cosmos?
Soma Cosmos, yeah.
Did you try that?
Huh?
Did you try it?
I like to take it out of the box.
Okay.
Yeah, arrived today.
You didn't have one before?
No.
Oh.
No.
You know you can change firmwares on that one.
Yeah?
Because normally it's completely out of sync and everything. One of those firmwares is like a normal looper and is actually tappable.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it seems to be doing everything. I wonder what they think's wrong with it.
Is it for service?
Yeah, apparently there's something wrong with it.
Are you still working for them then? You're still
No,
working?
this is another customer.
Okay.
It's separate. You must be having as much trouble trying to get it repaired as we were trying to get the parts off them.
And other things.
Other things, yeah. Oh, yeah. Still.
What a shame, man.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Soma themselves, was it? It's whoever.
No. It's completely different thing, man.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not even as a franchise. They are just making things for them. So they basically what they build in and buy and are selling, they get percentage to Vlad.
Yeah.
But a part of that, they get nothing to do together.
Yeah, I see.
That's obvious. Even Dom was telling that this is not going to last.
Yeah.
From his point of view, because
Yeah, well, it's a shame because it's making Soma look bad.
Yeah, man, very much. I talked about that with Vlad, afterwards, and with which is what's his name? It's Maxim and Vadim, and then with Vadim, who is the guy who is behind the ornament and is now making new synth,
Yeah.
FM.
Hmm.
And they're saying, they know about it, but it's hard to find somebody else, who they can rely at least to the level as if they can rely on them.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if they can rely on Polish people like this, then
Yeah.
I don't want I don't want to be bad on them, but seriously, what this guy is doing, he got around himself people who is listening to him like a dogs, you know what I mean, and they following whatever he's saying. And those people are good, I know them, I know everybody personally, and they are nice people, but just the head chef doesn't doesn't have everything all right in the cuckoo.
Yeah.
Shame. Whatever. Did you
Yeah.
see the new pseudo how's it called? The flux, the instrument which looks like a theremin.
Don't think so.
You're going to have like a two special magnets in two hands,
All right.
and it's quite interesting, and it's going to be as well as a MIDI controller
Yeah.
and CV controller. The module will be probably sold separately, but what I was surprised is gonna be under 1K, and it looks absolutely stunning. It's big, it's massive, it's longer like that, maybe longer than this,
Wow.
and it looks like a proper instrument. Seriously,
Cool.
it will be on the now in Germany in the Super Booth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then FM Synth, what the Vadim is doing, he's got few videos already on the TikTok and YouTube,
Yeah.
and the synth is talking without the normal filter. I don't know how, but it's mental. It's just FM synthesizer, but whatever he's doing with it, I got no clue. But it's gonna be biggie. It's gonna be first summer thing with display actually, with LCD.
Hmm.
Good stuff.
No formant filter and talking synth.
Yeah, because we had a Pulse 23 come in.
What about Pulsar?
It was the Pulse 23 drum machine thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And what about it?
And this one came in, and it needed a replacement board, and Fiona tried to get them to send a board. I said, well, look, in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll take the board out of that 23 you gave me,
Yeah.
and so the customer can get it back quicker. So I did that. No board ever showed up.
Jesus.
Yeah. So that 23's dead.
The professionals.
So you try to look after the customer, and
Man, listen, I don't know what was the policy there, but I gave one Pulsar to Matt Hudson,
yeah,
and afterwards, I left, and they never ask about it. I just don't get it. Sometimes they are interested in the things which are absolutely silly, and I don't know, whatever.
yeah, I know.
It's a past.
Yeah.
Let's work with future. Where is my camera?
Oh.
Oh. Hello.
You'd think Charlie would get tired of pacing up and down there, wouldn't you?
No, he's a husky.
No, I'm wondering if it's because those porch lights are on. If I turn them off and you can't see down the cracks, you might stop pacing.
Yeah. Works with my missus every time.
Admittedly, he's still pacing.
Ears and nose, still working.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't help with whatever one of them is doing over here. The scratching, bumping about that's going on under the floors here.
Mr. President is in the chat.
Hey.
Everybody stand up, salute.
Oh, Kevin, I was doing a delivery to certain Oscar-winning composer of soundtracks in London.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He haven't been at home, but I know where he lives now.
Did he stop pacing?
Can't see him now. He turned the lights off.
He's white. Oh, hang on. You should be able to see him. Oh, maybe bug it off. Ah. Gonna have to go and make a copy of this, right?
Just hope she hasn't left the kettle upstairs.
Yeah, but I left the electric screwdriver up in the studio.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I'll go and get it. So I better do all the screws by hand.
Just like in the good old days.
It's like a good old days, yeah.
No, he's still pacing. I've just seen him walk past.
Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah.
I will eventually.
Hey, Kent, surely your wanking muscles will compensate for that screwdriver. So.
Ooh.
I doubt it. 61, I haven't bothered doing that for years. Not asked anymore.
Oh.
That can't be.
Surely muscle memory would kick in then, wouldn't it?
Get that old.
Hey, Richard.
Listen, we're getting it all out tonight so that it doesn't happen on PSN tomorrow.
No, it's not going to happen on PSN tomorrow. Anyway.
We hope. We've got to be on our best behaviour. We've got guests.
Oh, have we?
Yeah. Did you know?
Biscuits and table, everything. Who we
Send
got?
you messages. We've got Chris
what?
Lodi.
Chris Lodi.
Talk about this thing.
Ah, yeah.
Arseholes, piss flaps.
Yeah.
You got to get to the bottom of who made that sample.
I know who made it. He knows who made it. It's one of the sound designers that did some stuff for it. Yeah, bless.
Yeah.
But Chris was quite happy that we thought he was irreverent enough to have done that deliberately. He thought, oh yeah, so he's quite happy. But yeah, so we got him on tomorrow. Talk about that and other things, of course. There's quite a bit. Well, I'd say quite a bit. There's a reasonable amount of news. What we got? We got Reason 13 being announced today. Of course, the GeForce DMX.
Yeah.
Yep, got that.
Augmented Yangtze.
Beautiful.
Every time I read that thing, I just think of the Monty Python sketch.
Yeah. A beautiful river.
Yangtze, Yangtze, full of fish.
But what is it that makes English goalkeepers write poetry about the Yangtze?
Brian Clough, Nottingham Forest. Well, oh dear. What else have we got? Modal.
Oh, Modal.
Modal.
That statement, man, that sounds exactly like a propaganda when I was little kids, and we didn't care on the bloody Russians.
It's just corporate, yeah, but
oh man,
it's got to be
that
done.
was terrible.
But I've got an appointment with Christian at Superbooth, so I'm going to get the full lowdown and skinny on that. So
I missed my Hydro.
Oh, yeah, you can't tinker with that up there, can you?
Hmm.
Can't you just like use the handrails and sort of like lift yourself up by your arms?
Parallel bars it up there.
Yeah.
One hand.
Can you not do that?
No, it's only one handrail. We're old, not fucking invalid.
Don't say it. We've got to get some.
I wish
What
we
do
had
they call
that
them?
now.
Those bars for mother-in-law. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, we had because we did have a mum's stair lift. We could have used that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got one of those, which apparently she needs them in the bathroom. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's getting difficult now with her because her memory's just.
See, that's the other thing I miss. I miss a bath, but we had to have a shower put in for her mum. You know, use the shower, couldn't use bath. So Fiona bought a shower that had built-in LED lights, FM radio, an internet connection.
Thanks, Joel.
The fucking Bluetooth is what I don't know what the hell for.
It's got to have polyapta touch.
Well, it does. Depends how many people get in there.
Hmm.
But it's fucking hot, and I don't know. That took me nearly a week to fit that bloody thing. No, I miss the old bath. I remember a bath on a Sunday, and then just not getting out of it again. Just letting some of the water out and add some more hot later. And just stay there all day. Go, leave me alone.
Yeah.
It's so pissed.
I've been having baths more than showers since we moved here because the showers in here are just. I mean, I know I'm not the smallest of people, but even my missus, who is slim, she struggles to get. They're so bloody small.
Mm.
So
Really?
yeah. So yeah, baths it is, or just not wash.
Yeah.
Oh, probably. No, there he goes again. When I go in, Siri's going to go absolute ape shit. I think this is the longest she's been out of my company since we had her.
Can you still hear my keyboard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, shit, we didn't hear shit.
Thing on there. Mind you, type very quick.
Oh, mine's.
That's backspace, mate.
You type like those when they're doing those action films.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could play keyboards like it, fuck's sake.
No, I'm talking about my other, that keyboard.
We just need
That one's pretty loud.
music written out in words. You'll be laughing then.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Or sacrilege.
Say pitch bend on the piano. Get out.
Kill the heretic.
oh, I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Get out.
All right.
Isn't that the point of a synthesizer, to do something a normal instrument would not be able to do, such as pitch bend? Well, to make up for that, I started my adventure into the Kate Bush discography.
Oh,
yeah.
good, really good.
Mm.
Did you do as I suggested? Start at the beginning.
Yes, so I've had time to get through the first 3 albums.
Okay.
Um,
Good progress.
Really good.
Yeah. Oh, the next one's a doozy. The next one is it was like at the time when she brought that out, everyone was saying, "Fucking lost it. She's gone mad, mad. I tell you."
Yeah.
But she hadn't.
No.
listen to the drums in "Sat in Your Lap."
No,
Love
I
it,
heard
fella.
I heard little
Yeah, that's
inklings
I was right.
of what's to come on the fourth album on the third one, because I heard, little bits of Fairlight here and there, like I heard gunshots and
Yeah,
the
yeah. "Never Forever," I think, was one of the first commercial albums to have it on. I think she pipped Peter Gabriel.
yeah.
Because she had Richard James Burgess from Landscape do all the Fairlight stuff on that. He's a very interesting man.
Yes, Prometheus. We'll go with that.
I don't know. Is that a kneecap?
Dead Diddy.
Yes, well, And what's after the kneecaps? It's the bush. I went there.
Check. Yeah, it's the pub.
You wish you did.
Jesus Christ, sorry.
Ooh, what would the minor sound like? There we go.
I need a coffee.
What you gonna do?
Let's
What you
see.
gonna do when they
when-
come?
Let's see.
Oh,
There we go.
Right.
Just make a song around that theme.
Right. I'm gonna make a coffee. I might even test the stairs and see if they've dried enough.
Just tiptoe.
Hmm.
Actually, put a dog on each foot. Get them to carry you up,
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh God.
and then you can just say, "Look, it's the dogs. You can see it's their paw prints."
Ooh, it's
I
cold.
had nothing to do.
Cold. It's 14 degrees out there. What are you talking about? It's positively tropical.
yeah. Cannot sleep. Coffee at 10. It would bloody kill me. So regarding model, Polly was saying that Pola is coming back.
It's a rumor, but it would be obviously now certain someone else is gone. It does it does pave the way, shall we say? But I be careful what you wish for. I mean, Paula is a very private person.
I don't know these guys at all. I mean, not even about them. So
Yeah, Paula's amazing. She's brilliant. She's a brilliant engineer, and it would be great. It would be absolutely amazing if she does come back to modal, because it will mean that modal will get. Let's say modal haven't been awful, but they might get 002, 008 territory again, doing some really cool stuff. So.
do you think they can go back to the price range like that?
Oh, they might very well still be quite expensive. Certainly those ones. I mean, what they've done is they found a niche, didn't they, with those, the argon and the cobalt. But the pricing that they were talking about for the new one, the carbonate, was almost double.
Yeah, that was a little bit ridiculous, isn't it? The same chassis.
Yeah, but you have to wonder, what were they quoting that price because they were in trouble and needed the money, or were they quoting that price because components had just become more expensive and shipping and all this kind of stuff and Brexit? So who knows? It'll be interesting to see. But even if they just sort of came somewhere in between, what was it? They're about sort of 5 something for the small ones, 570, 580 for the small ones.
You mean the keyboard?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
37, yeah.
They're even less than now.
Yeah. So even if they sort of said, okay, well let's call it 750, I think most people would say, okay, fair enough. 750 today for one of those is, they're pretty good synths. I mean, I played with the Carbonate last year. You probably did as well.
Yeah. But it wasn't. The sun wasn't really ready.
It wasn't finished, but there were glimpses of something really quite nice. They're very sort of
Yeah. I really like that. Yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah,
there was just few glitches. The sound haven't been polished properly, but you can tell that the synth,
it was there. Yeah, it was definitely.
got some proper DNA in it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we shall see. But I'll know more in a couple of weeks. So.
Then with my cup. Jesus, you got the rumble. He's still fighting the fly.
Oh, bugger, that's just reminded me, actually. I need to buy some batteries for my camera.
Never's got now sales.
Sorry?
Never? Do you know them? Neweer. What camera you have?
Yeah. Yeah, I know,
So they got now like a 30%, 50% off for a few things, and 20% of everything. It's still going on for another 3 days. So
on Amazon.
No, on their site.
On their site.
I send you a link if you want.
Yeah. Cool. No, I just because I've only got one battery in this. It's a Sony 6100.
Is it what battery is it? NPF? That one.
It's the factory. It's the I don't know. Yeah, it's the thing is I've when I got it, it just sits up on here and it's permanently connected to the power. So the battery probably hasn't. It's either gone to shit or it's not gone at all. But I just want to buy just a couple of batteries in the charging box, and then I also want to get a dummy battery power supply so I don't have to have the battery in there whilst the main is connected. Because that's how I use it most of the time. So they're not too expensive these days. So
no, the Sony batteries are quite cheap to make.
There's something on here. I mean, I know these are all these weird Chinese manufacturers with the odd names, but they've got it's quite a cool looking thing. It's like a carrying case for 2 batteries, and then it's also the charging dock as well. You just close the lid and plug it in, and away you go. I don't know. MPFW 50. That sounds about right, doesn't it?
These guys doing the same thing, that you get like a carry case.
Okay.
It's charger as well.
Yeah. Send me the link. That'd be good. Thank you.
I got a few lights from them as well. They're good quality for the money.
Yeah, I think I've got something from them somewhere.
You have to, man. You can't avoid them.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. Jesus,
There used to be a company that I used to buy all sorts of things. Like I had LED lamps and ring lights and other bit. They were called Tautronic, and I had some of their headphones. I got like a pair of in-ears, Bluetooth in-ears, and then a pair of Bluetooth noise cancellers. Really, really good and stupidly cheap, but really, really good for the money, and they've lasted ages. So not everything you buy.
Is the battery NPFW?
Hang on, let me check.
I think I found what you need.
Kent's bedding down for the night. Look,
Hang on.
so he's bedding down for the night.
Oh yeah, in come the dogs. One for each end. Sony camera battery A6100.
There, isn't it? Mate.
Here we go. Sony.
Right.
Now, do you tell me what it's for?
Where's it go?
Features, no. Support. I think it's an MPFW50.
Yeah, that's what I said. So
Yeah.
This is the one
Yeah.
I just sent you.
Uh-huh.
So double pack, 50 quid with charger,
It's about
and you got 30% off after
nice.
from the 50 quid.
Good go. Yeah. Good go.
Where did you send that? Ah, there it is. There you go. Oh, yeah. 30% off. Cool beans. Thank you very much.
350. I'm cheap.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. Sometimes for free.
That looks about right.
Look at her, look.
Hmm.
Oh, hello.
Nearly the testicular missile, yeah. She's got nose for a ball, that one.
Aren't she just?
All right, go.
It did Fiona kick Kent. That's what I said to him this morning. Did she miss you?
Yeah. She went absolutely ape shit when I went in. Didn't you? I thought your bum was going to fly off. Go on in, go back out. You're doing in and out club. I know you are. That's what you do.
Yeah, when a cat comes to see you, apparently it's not being affectionate. It's just they're just checking that you're still alive.
Yeah.
Because they know that they rely on
So
you
they,
for.
so they can eat you.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard just now somewhere that if you die, your your pets will start to eat you within like a few hours.
Really?
Yeah, if they're hungry.
That
And
saves
dogs-
some bills.
Dogs will wait like one day maybe.
No, I wouldn't wait for you to die. That dog is permanently hungry.
That gives me an idea.
Anything you offer him, he eats it. I've offered him a Rizzler paper. He's got,
Yeah, put that in my will.
He just eats it. Nutty dog.
No, cats will only start to eat you once they realise you're not going to fill the bowl up.
My boy cat, he loves to. If you stroke him, he'll get here, and he just not it's not painful. Just,
Love
a
bite.
nice little nibble. Yeah, just nibbles.
Yeah.
Nibbles or nipples? Sorry.
Nibbles. Bob.
And Siri does that thing where she gets her back teeth and just
Oh yeah.
under your nose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Ever so gently.
And if you get a near light, you can do it on your app on the phone.
Oh,
They are cheap.
Sony.
LED light for 80 quid or something.
Okay. Oh, fucking thing. Stop.
And how is the sleeping going? You better?
Yeah, on and off. I get some good nights now, as opposed to none. I get some. And I get other nights that are not so great. And then you get some mornings where you got some idiot over here trying to find out how many revs he can get out of his motorbike without actually putting it in gear.
Says the man with the Mustang.
Yeah, but I don't start it up at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning.
No, this is true. This is true. You're not up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, even if I am, I won't start that up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No.
That car is a midday car.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes meaning full tank.
Yeah. It's thirsty.
How much is taking? How many liters is taking?
It's 7.5.
7.5 liters per 100 kilometers? Or 7.5 of what for what?
I reckon back it off the driveway. That's a gallon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Economical.
7.5 litre. Fucking hell.
Yeah. The fuel gauge goes round faster than the clock.
Yeah. Directly tied to the fucking tack.
Yeah. Clock gauge. Yeah, you can actually physically see it moving.
How big's the tank on it?
It's pretty big, as far as I know. Because she's decided to go into state. Probably most back of the car. I think a full tank is. I think it's something like about 220 quid. Something like that.
Jesus.
Yeah. But we offset that with the smart car. Which is about £2.75 a week. Big old lump. And the Chrysler, I think, runs on polar bears or something. But at least the Mustang is ULEZ exempt.
True.
Which is kind of fucking ridiculous, really, isn't it?
It is, but the amount of times you drive it in that zone.
That's how they look at it. They go, "Oh, there are many cars that are ULEZ exempt." Actually, there are, but you normally have to keep them in very good condition to use them on any regular basis. And most people they either got them as show cars or for racing, taking the Festival of Speed and stuff like that. That's one thing I'd love to do, is get over microphobia and enter it into the Festival of Speed.
Yeah.
Luke's going up there next, whenever it is. Luke will be there.
Fiona's been looking at an AC Cobra.
Oh, Jesus.
Got a Jag 2.4 in it. They'd want 26 for it.
How much?
26.
Only 26.
Yeah, absolutely immaculate. Because it's not. It's a rep. It's not an original. Because an original AC Cobra is about 90k or something.
Right.
So this is a replica, but it's such a fantastically beautiful replica. But it's in this dark purpley red, which, you know, she's a nutcase for purple. She'll buy anything if it's purple. Probably has done, actually.
Start drinking whiskey, you'll turn purple. You'll be all right then.
Yeah.
Oh, I quit drinking, by the way, 3 months ago.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
How's that going?
No problems at all.
Good.
How long did lockdown go on for?
It's about 8 months, wasn't it?
Lockdown?
I think so.
That's what it felt like, anyway.
No, it was nearly a year, man.
Was it really?
Yeah, or maybe over a year.
That was a while.
I'm not sure, man, but I think so. It started in March, isn't it? Or April.
Yeah, I think it was probably March.
Yeah, here it was tail end of February, beginning of March.
Hang on. Late March 2020 to June 2020, January 2021 to July 2021. So it was pretty much a year.
Yeah.
On local, and the tiers were September to November 2020. There you go. About a year.
It's been about 42 years for me so far.
Yeah, we've all got different levels of experience, haven't we?
You go, oh, you remember lockdown? What you mean last year? That's what last year was. What lockdown? What are you on about?
Some people didn't cope, and Kent went, just another fucking day.
Oh, there was a point when I didn't cope.
Really?
Oh, fuck me, there was dark times, mate. When it first happened, I was out every day. And then suddenly, I'm not. The transition is enormous.
Yeah.
And it's good. It wasn't good.
It was what, 5 weeks? I think 5-6 weeks. I didn't see anyone, and that was fucking torture. That was mind numbing.
But the thing
I was a key worker.
agoraphobia, you know, they go, oh, it's going outside and all the rest of it. To start with, agoraphobia for me was going onto the landing. So going to the toilet in the night meant a panic attack. And I had to work myself up to it to leap the 3 feet to the toilet, have a panic in there, and then leap back again. And then spend 20 minutes trying to calm down again. So from that point of view, I've come a long way, but it's from the point of view of being normal, inverted commas, fucking light years away, you know. I think I kind of resigned to it after a while. I go, it's not going to get better now, or if it is, it's going to take a long time, and I need to get on with shit. So
I think once you accept that it's a lifelong condition in any degree, it does help. I know that when I got my PTSD diagnosis 20 years ago, once I'd accepted it was lifelong, it made it easier. So, you know, that's just my experience of what I've got, but I don't know how that would work with agoraphobia.
what the fuck's going with a laser?
Do what?
Sniper?
Fiona's up in the back bedroom fucking around, is annoying him. But yeah.
Right. Blimey. That's not bad. Buy now. Oh, fucking stupid arsehole.
Somebody was calling me?
Oh, these dogs and lasers.
Change delivery. No, I don't want to change delivery. I just want to change the payment method. Oh, fuck it. I'll have to cancel the order. Cancellation reason. Need to change payment method.
You got nothing better to do? No, I knew you were there because you're flashing the laser on there. Dodgy move.
Oh,
Mind the dog too.
in your bare feet.
It's nice, isn't it?
That's a comedy, man.
Right. Continue. Here we go again. Right.
Move, isn't she?
Yeah. 10% match replied. Add to basket.
You know what? It's really comfortable.
By the way, on the Dom's list, there is a Mofo for 320 quid
Yeah.
keyboard.
Hmm.
That's a nice, yeah?
Go to basket. Right.
I don't know where I'm putting all this R&D equipment.
Badge collector, badge collector, 65, 15 check out. Right.
You struggling for space out there, then?
Hmm.
Yeah, well, see, because the idea was putting the R&D equipment in here meant having no keyboards in here for repairing. But as we know, because of the massive fuck up that went on with Mark Knopfler's PS1, I don't have my financial cushion, so I have to keep on working. And I have to get the R&D equipment in here and have keyboards in here. It's not good. Not going to be good. But at least the Clavinova's gone now anyway. We've got some space. Bits and pieces. Although it could be ages before I get this bloody Carvera. If I get an import tax bill for £4,000, I won't be fucking happy, I know that.
Hmm.
I must admit, omniphobia sounds more manageable.
Hmm. Omniphobia, is that a fear of spectrosonics?
Yeah. I must admit, it's quite funny that the more I made fun of my agoraphobia, the easier it was to deal with.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's a form of acceptance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sort of like by poking fun at it, I'm trying to trivialise it. And the more trivial it seems, the less power it has. At least that's the idea.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Take away the power of it, it definitely helps.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I was getting at when I said, you know, the more, once you sort of accept that it's a lifelong thing, it takes its energy away.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be in place now, but I still feel the need to be able to do more. But I suppose I'll always have that. So even when I do more, I'll still have a need to do more.
Hmm.
Yeah. But who knows?
Hmm.
If I hadn't had agoraphobia and continued the way I was, I probably would have been in the ground by now.
You'll never know.
Never know. Just don't need to find. I just checked those steps, Rob.
Sorry?
I just checked the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's like she painted it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's absolutely like, yeah, no, it's not even vaguely trying to dry yet. I do quick drying varnish, you know. mate.
Let's try this out.
So I've got to sleep on the settee tonight with Fiona and 4 dogs. Pretty interesting.
Shouldn't she be the one banished to the shed for doing it?
Yeah, I suppose there is something for that. Actually, to be honest, I mean, Fiona can sleep anyway. She's got that gift.
My missus could sleep on a fucking washing line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what Fiona's like. Just goes, good night, pump, and off she goes. Doesn't matter where she is. She definitely sleep on a plane. She spent half her life on bloody planes. It's quite interesting. When I started going out with her, I used to call her on a mobile just so I could find out what country she was in. It was a different country every day. If British Airways flew there, then yeah.
Did you guys ever do the Mile High Club?
Well, no, my agoraphobia stopped me from doing that.
Well, when you're younger, though.
No. Unfortunately, not. She was on a. What was it? Was it an A380? It was taxiing in. Where was it now?
Oh, yeah, I know this one, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now, she had flown out there to sort out the British Airways catering warehouse. So they had their own building at the airport. And we got it all sorted out. Everybody was happy. We boarded the plane. It taxied round, and it put its left wing right through the warehouse. Just got finished. And where was it? Somewhere in North Africa.
Well, an A380.
Yeah.
No, they BA don't. Well,
no, they did. It was one of those ones where they were trying to. They for a while, they had this notion that they could compete with Air Emirates.
Right.
And the flights didn't last very long anyway. One of the reasons was they took out their own fucking catering warehouse.
Oh yeah.
So this was all being set up for regular flights to do the job. Because she did one where they were going to do go long haul. Where was it? It was somewhere weird, like like Turkmenistan or something. And they were going to do long haul flights. And she was to set up catering warehouses out, stock warehouses out there for it. And they started setting it all up, and then she came into work one morning and they said, "No, don't worry, we're not doing it now." They were doing it all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like money away, attempting to compete with other airlines all the time when they didn't have the money to do it.
Mental.
Madness.
Oh, I missed the flying on the 380. It's a lovely plane.
Yeah.
Apart from British Airways, where they try to cram so many in.
Well, they were trying to sell a high end without it being very high end. If you know what I mean.
I do.
So if you bought £1,000 ticket, for instance, to go to A to B, if you went on Pan Am or whatever, but Cathay Pacific, Christ knows what airline or whatever, you got the sense it was £1,000 trip.
Mm.
But you do it on British Airways, and it felt more like it was you bought it at Aldi.
Yeah. I got bumped. It's one of the only times I've ever got bumped up a class without asking for it. And that was on a BA flight on an A380 to Johannesburg from London. And I got bumped from economy to premium economy.
Ooh.
And honestly, apart from a couple of extra items on the menu,
Yeah.
not a lot of difference.
Not a lot of difference.
Not a lot of difference at all.
But there is in the price of the ticket.
Oh yeah, yeah. But they obviously oversold economy, so they just shoved me up into premium. It really wasn't much.
Well, I mean, I can tell you, there were things like, the difference between one grade and the next grade up was, the next grade up, they put ice in the drink.
Yeah. That's even worse now, because British Airways are now following the same sort of service models as your Ryanairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you pay for the business class and above, which most mere mortals don't.
Yeah.
Then you're. I mean, I noticed BA on some like European sort of short hauls. They're not. Everything's it's a trolley and a credit card machine.
Yeah.
Like Ryanair, whereas before you used to at least get a glass of wine or a whiskey and soda or something, as on the house sort of thing. But it's
I got one champagne on my birthday for free in Britain.
Yeah. Well, when we went on our honeymoon, I don't think we told them. I don't think we got to Gatwick, and we were going to Rome, and they bumped us into Club Europe, and we had 3 of those sort of half bottles of champagne. It's lovely. Mrs. enjoyed that, so that was good. I was in the good books for a little while. That was our honeymoon. I should have been.
Yeah, it was another thing that Fiona missed out on. Apparently, she missed the pension scheme by a year.
Oh.
So her friend, who lives over in Colston, his pension is $40,000 a year.
It's not bad.
Ex-Prime Minister, I presume?
No, just a normal, everyday office worker.
Wow.
But that pension scheme came, it was a good one. Whereas
You
Fiona
start-
was on the other one, which is about fucking 8 or something a year.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck.
If I may say something about synthesizers. Little Birdie told me it's a good idea on a super booth to go to the certain Greece manufacturer to check it out.
Greece.
Synth manufacturer.
Oh, which one?
There is plenty of them.
Oh, well, I know that. There's one manufacturer you absolutely have to go to, and I can't say who it is, but there is.
Is it French?
Is it French? I couldn't possibly say. But I tell you what, there are going to be 2 really big instruments this year, and probably a few more. But
Like bigger than Buzz, or
one of the 2 is going. It's going to change things.
Is it the company who is populating your studio?
I could not possibly say.
So it is, okay.
I could
Tesla.
not possibly jumping to
Tesla,
that conclusion.
Czechoslovakia.
No, it is no. It's gonna be a really good. And I was checking the weather out as well. The weather is shaping up to be much like it was last year, so that's really good.
Get lots of change for a beer.
Yeah.
No carbs. That's weird, isn't it?
Get my vegetarian Japanese curries and what have you.
Bobby,
Yes, mate.
as they're saying about game changers, we hear that a lot, right? I said to you last night, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, geez.
You hate using that word.
Actually, I watched this video last night of this instrument and what it did and what it was capable of, and turned to Robbie and said,
I love you.
I don't use the expression game changer at all, but in this instance, I have to say this is an absolute gorgeous piece of kit, and I can't.
Endless guitar.
Okay, give us an idea in regards to what would you regard in history as a game changer?
DX1.
The CS8.
CS80.
It's as big as that.
Bigger.
Oh,
in
120 kilos.
in that regard. I'm not asking about this new machine. I'm saying
if you were to take what the CS80 was capable of doing, compared with the other instruments that were being manufactured at the time,
yeah,
that's what this one is.
right.
Except this one doesn't weigh 220 pounds.
Yeah, look, I'm fully aware that Robbie is you were both under NDAs, and I'm not going to fucking push. I'm just trying to think.
No, I'm trying to give you a sense of how good it is.
Yeah.
Without saying anything about it, just going.
Yeah.
I saw this and I'm going, I want one of these. I don't give a flying fuck how much it is.
Right. Yeah. Well, that says massive amounts to me.
Yeah. It was that kind of reaction that I got from the video.
I'm just trying to convey that to the people in the chat. You know, where does it sit? Where does that game changer reference sit?
Yeah. Yeah. It's along those lines.
And it will be for few people or for normal people as well, money-wise?
I don't know. Is the genuinely honest answer, because I haven't got an RRP on it yet.
But I'm in the camp of I don't give a fuck. I'm going to buy it anyway.
You're not selling Mustang, are you?
Yeah, synthesizer Patel's water synth. Yes. Or it's the anaglyph.
So I presume Alvin already have one.
Sorry?
I presume Alvin already have one.
No.
How come?
In fact, he came to me to try and get one. I don't know how lucky he's been. No, he won't.
Did you hear from Matey Boy again?
Which one?
The emaily one.
Oh, the email. Oh, I had a very long conversation with our friends at Cherry Audio today.
Okay.
Where much merriment was had at the expense of emaily one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just Let's just say.
The line drawn under this now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's Tamball for V2. Yeah.
Yeah.
128 note polyphonic.
3 knobs.
Yeah, 3 knobs. Polyphonic aftertouch on every knob.
Yeah.
And a D-beam. And it's got a D-beam.
It has to have the D-beam.
Yeah.
Self-programming. It's got Tesla written on it. Yeah.
And it's got also before touch.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And then it's got a built-in chaos pad on the screen.
On all
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's the arsehole piss flaps.
Arsehole piss flap. I do like the sounds that are coming out of that, mate.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
USB underwear. Only one knob. Yeah.
That's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Wow.
Hmm.
A 50p. You know what? I don't see money anymore.
That's what you earned today.
Yeah. Good day.
Yeah.
I actually went. What did I go? I was inside. I bought something. It was less than 20 quid or something. I just went to my wallet. Actually, no, I didn't go to my wallet. I went to my phone and remembered I got my wallet on me and opened it up. And I went, oh my God, I've actually got cash.
Wow.
It was what? And I've got coins in here. The only time I ever get a coin out of my wallet now is to unscrew the battery compartment on my my touchpad.
Fuck all in there.
I know.
Yeah, because if I have a customer at the door who wants to pay me in cash, which they do from time to time, and we love them for it, and I hold up my hand, and this hand comes over my shoulder, takes the money, thank you very much, I'll have that.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
Every time. But that's fine by me, yeah. I have synthesizers, dogs. Sorted, really.
Could be worse.
Exactly. Well, everything can always be worse. Oh.
Right.
CD collection again tomorrow.
Sorry?
Go and have a look at my CD collection.
Bring back my CD collection.
Yeah, man. I found another signed Vangelis album.
All right.
Yeah, he done me another one.
Get that on eBay.
About it. I thought it was indoors. It's not. It was up there. I think it's the was that repressing of the Chariots of Fire thing.
All right.
But they did something else with it, something different with it. I don't know what it was. Can't remember.
White color.
I don't think we've even played it because it just says, you know, 2K love Vangelis. I go, that's all I need, mate. My work here is done.
I found a shop in Germany and they had a Young Gods Second Nature picture disc from 1999, completely new, sealed, 500 copies limited, 30 quid delivered. This costs 300.
Go for it.
Sometimes.
Must look up that band, Robbie. That
Oh,
released
what?
that
Sorry.
Walk with an Erection.
Oh yeah.
But I've got to look up that other one, the Addicted to Duck. With what's his name?
Swinging Erudites. Is that the one?
Could be.
Hang on.
Anything?
Of course.
Oh, fucking hell. I've just seen a picture of an old pub in Torquay.
Right.
They used to advertise in the pub, "Don't drink and drive," and this is how they did it on the outside wall. Right. Fucking half a Renault 5 in it.
Works. Yeah.
Nice.
Right, here you go, Kent.
Go on.
Oh, yeah.
He keeps a penthouse in his desk. He's got big muscles in his wrist. He holds his organ in his fist. He gives his pink dolphin a mighty twist. He wears his trousers way too tight, hoping that he'll score big tonight. He keeps his briefcase in his lap, or else you know that his face gets slapped. All the girls in the office, they say, hard on, beg my pardon. Walk with an erection.
Is that the one?
That's the one.
Oh fuck!
But the one with
Jesus.
what's his name?
Robert
Palmer.
Robert Palmer's with addicted to duck or something.
I'm not finding anything with addicted to duck.
Let me see here.
It's some sort of parody. He even did a video.
Yeah. Right.
Keith in Watford, Dachshunds with erections can't climb stairs.
Is it that same artist that did the other one?
No, it was actually Robert Palmer singing it.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, nothing's coming up.
3,
Damn it.
9.
I'll have to see if I can trace it back to the original source.
Yeah, because the only parody I can think of is the one Weird Al did.
Yeah. But it was a lot of these. I think it was titled 100 Oddball Singles of the 80s.
Hmm.
And some of them were just so awful. Awful.
I just found an old article about 1987 when that song came out, apparently, and there's a big uproar because the local K-Rock station was playing Walk Like an Erection, and everyone was pissed off about it. Parents are in uproar, of course.
Yeah, of course. Oh, right.
Talks about all these other versions. There's so many Walk Like parodies out there.
Yeah.
We had a governor, George Duke Majan. There's Walk Like a Duke Majan.
Oh no, another one they showed was I think it was an NFL football team, and they're all not able to dance, basically trying to dance in the background, and then one of the players singing the actual song, and they all looked like they didn't want to be there, and had all the fun and enthusiasm of a car accident. It really was. You watch this video and you're going, my God, they really are not enjoying themselves. They don't want to be there.
David Brandt. Huh?
Yeah, very much. Oh no, it's all right. Oy.
Okay, ladies. I will take my antibiotics. I'm going to bed. I'm waking up in the morning.
Oh, mate.
You can get to your bed.
Yeah.
I can't get to my bed until at least 6 o'clock tomorrow. And even then,
We should try to think about stop drinking coffee after 6.
yeah.
That's idea.
You know what?
Okay,
I think
ladies.
that'll be my new mantra, Robbie.
Right.
All right, Robbie.
Bye.
Take care, fruit bat.
Good night,
All right, mate. Yeah, I have said it to myself down here a couple of times while I've been working. It just pops into my head. Our souls Pittsburgh. Who's it? I wonder if it's taking out there. What's our week walking here, laddie?
Is it warm in the workshop?
Yeah, the AC's on.
Oh, why don't you sleep in there then?
Oh, I could do, but there's something about sleeping amongst the work. It kind of destroys the soul.
He's just worried that DX1's going to fall on his head.
Yeah.
I'm worried it's going to fucking attack me. Become sentient and come after me.
Now, what would be worse, that or a Rev 2 Prophet 5?
The Rev 2 Problem 5s I keep under lock and key.
Okay.
No, he'll get bum rushed by several TB303s. That's what it would be.
So, there is one here.
Yeah, we need to do a new version of that book, The Elves and the Synth Fixer.
The what?
Not The Elves and the Shoemaker, The Elves and the Synth Fixer.
Yeah. Hey, Rob.
What? Oh, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Very nice.
Another one. Untouched by human hand.
You trying to say Vangelis wasn't human? Well, I suppose you're right, yeah.
No, I'm untouched by these human hands.
Oh, but those human hands.
Yes. I will not sully such a religious relic. I would have loved to have had something from Tomato though.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ken, I missed it. Which album was that he signed?
That was the collection.
Collection, okay.
Yeah, the collection. God, what's the last actually on it? Oh, all the favourites, basically.
It's kind of like a best of.
There are at least 5 or 6 YouTube channels running that constantly. They don't get taken down.
Yeah, I know, it's unreal.
They have millions of views.
Well, the entire June Part 1 and 2 soundtrack is on YouTube. So we got Conquest of Paradise, title from Chariots of Fire, Blade Runner end titles, Pulsar, Eternal Alexander, Anthem for the FIFA World Cup, Line Open, To the Unknown Man, Him, Voices, Up and Running, Blade Runner main titles, Tears in Rain, John and Vangelis, John and Vangelis, John and Vangelis, John and Vangelis, Rachel's Song, Missing, Love Theme from Blade Runner, Ask the Mountains, Theme from Bitter Moon, Dreaming an Open Place, 28 Parallel, Memories of Green. Oh, I love Memories of Green. La Petite Fille de la Mer, Song of the Sea, Memories of Blue. That's another one. Nice. Les Enfants, Echoes, and Remembering. So, quite a cross section. But I can't play it. Because I will not play it. Hello, Mrs. Are you wanting honestly to come in this time? Come on then. You're quite welcome.
Oh, it's my dad. Look at her. Look.
Hello, darling. Hello. Hello, my little sweetie peekles. Hello. Give a cuddle. Oh. Hello. Hello. Good girl. Yeah, can I sit up now? Get up. Thank you. Come in the back.
The dog says, "Give me a big kiss." I just licked another dog's ass. So
Is her tail naturally short, or was it docked?
Pardon?
Is her tail natural?
Docked in Spain.
Fuckers.
It's all legal out there. Yeah. Yeah. Lie down in there. Sit. No, sis. Lie down here. Lie down.
No, I've come in now. I want to go out again.
Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down then. All right, you want to? All right, this side. Okay, you prefer this side, don't you? Yes, you do.
Nearer your face.
Yeah. You good girl. There you go. Yeah. Most evenings when I lay down on the settee, I wear it as a backpack.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Unreal. But you're full of beans at the moment, aren't you? Yeah. Yes, you are. You just want to be a big pain in the butt, don't you? Okay.
KSR, Kent Spawn Rescues.
Yes. Oh, now I know what's up her arse. Nellie's out there. Oh, it smells. Go on in, come get out. Bite her legs. Come get out. They never stop playing, those two.
That's because they know how lucky they are.
Nellie nearly put the tennis ball in the machine by herself today. Nearly. She had the ball in her mouth and she hovered over it, and then she went, "No, I want Kent to throw it." Come into the kitchen, dropped it in my feet. No, put it in the machine. But she does this thing where she nuzzles it with her nose, so you never know quite where it's going to fire. So, I mean, next door's garden must have about 20 of her tennis balls. And then they've got about 10 or 15 over in that one.
Nelly, keeping Slazenger in business for the last 3 years.
Yeah. She goes through... God. I would say 16 tubes a year.
I think I'd probably go through, when I had Raven, they'd last about 2 or 3 days, a ball. But she'd often carry 3 at a time. But yeah, because she'd get them and she'd, and then it'd be like, right, a couple of days play, and then it'd be like, no, fuck that.
Now, the thing about Nelly, and I must film it one day, you'll pick up a ball. If there's another ball, she kicks it with her leg, with her. And she walks a couple of more feet and then kicks it again, walks with it, and brings the ball up. That one.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. You must video that. There can't be many dogs that do that, I wouldn't have thought.
Raven always used to run with one in her mouth and chase 2 at least. You'd have to have 2 on the go.
Yeah.
So it'd be up the park with a tennis racket and smacking them.
But she loves to do that thing where she just pulls all the fur off them.
Yeah, yeah.
Won't destroy the ball itself, although she has done a couple. But she likes to just get all the fur off. She thinks that's great fun.
Oh, once Raven had popped them, she'd then fucking denuded them.
Yeah. But if you had 2 dirty tennis balls and one with no fur, and then a brand new one out in the garden, go get your ball. She'd go and grab the new one. Not even no ones at all. No
of course.
They're old. I want the new one.
you still out there? Oh, there he is. Charlie! Over here. Sometimes I check the security footage in the morning. I go to the rear camera and select about 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And it would be like, for instance, absolutely stare running. And there's Charlie curled up in a little ball. Just out here.
Unreal, isn't it?
Perfectly warm front room.
Yeah.
Nah, not interested, mate. The husky mentality.
It is.
Can't fight it.
Mm.
Mm.
But like I said, you know, I think he was never allowed upstairs where he used to be.
Yeah.
Because he just, pain of death, he doesn't want to come upstairs.
Mm.
So,
Low and the short of it, as long as he's happy, then we can worry about it. Excuse me. Oh, gentlemen, I'm going to take my leave.
all right, darling.
I will catch up with you soon. Take care.
We'll try our best.
Hope you sleep well tonight, Mr. Spong.
Well, wherever that may be.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Good night, gents.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
Take
Ta-da.
care.
Bye bye.
Oh. Probably will sleep well tonight. It's been a long day.
Hmm.
I could do more to that JP8000, but I just can't be asked. There we go, it's better.
Hmm.
Where to, Robbo?
Just sorting out a few bits and bobs.
Hmm.
Getting those batteries ordered
Batteries.
for the camera
Oh.
for Super Booth.
Hmm.
And a dummy power supply. Well, I say a dummy battery that doubles as a. Because at the moment my camera has the battery. You have to have the battery in for the mains power to work.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I've had it like that for what, a year or more.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's done to the battery because I'm never running it off the battery, so I don't know whether it's messed the battery up at all. So I'll have a couple of fresh batteries and then I'll get this dummy. It's basically a dummy battery that goes in the battery compartment, but it itself plugs into the mains.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use the cable.
Hmm.
So it's just a bit more elegant. Aye.
Hmm.
I just thought,
Steady.
I hope those stairs are dry by 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Or
I have to do PSN from a dog's bed.
oh right, yeah.
Hmm.
That should be done by tomorrow evening, shouldn't they?
Depends on how thick you put it on.
True.
Hmm.
Looks very shiny, though, doesn't it?
Good.
Did you know she started decorating this stairs and landing February
That's actually been
Last-
doing it a little while. Yeah.
last year?
Crazy woman.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Oh.
was nice and square.
Funny because the patch name is not so square.
Sounds square. Or squarish. What's the dust you're playing? Is this Astra?
No,
What's this one?
hang on. It's the Essence,
Oh, okay.
but I was messing around with the levels to see how loud I could get it without the USB ground loop
Oh,
that I've discovered.
it is. As far as broadcasting, it is very low.
Yeah, I could hardly hear it there, but
It's only if we're all quiet and listen for it. Well, you hear it when you turn it off. If you see what I mean.
yeah.
You don't notice it gone.
The only reason I've got the I've got the USB connected at the back, is mainly for MIDI purposes.
Yeah.
Because you don't send firmware all goes through the USB port at the front on a little USB stick. So I don't actually need it connected. I could just connect a regular MIDI cable to the back of the interface.
Yeah. Just thinking, is there any budding artists in the chat? I'll pose.
Been to me like one of your French girls.
Oh, let's go a little bit more Germanic.
You need a bunch of grapes or something.
I don't think Aphrodite was laying on a dog's bed. That's what's a good thing about a husky. You've got a dog's bed you can actually get in. Most of the dog's beds we've got with Jack Russell size. More like knee pads. So I've got to order caps for this bloody thing because they're using non-polar
Right.
in the output section, which I should have remembered but didn't. And I don't think I've got any of that value in
Is
stock.
that for the MKS?
Yeah. Yes, sirree. Because it's either them or there's something wrong with the final VCA. But like Andy said, it's it's almost like a 106 essentially. Except you're not using the 800 series upright VCA, but using one of the Roland IR. Was it 3.5? They are 3R05s. Dun, dun, dun. So it's either before that go source or it's after that on the final out. Or the other. Narrows it down to about half the circuit board.
I'm gonna corral the cats. Back in a sec.
Okay.
Is corral the cat's a new euphemism?
Yeah, probably.
As far as we know.
Curl out a cat.
comb out the cat. Hey, Justin, can you play something from Dune again? I love when you do
Oh
that.
gosh. Oh jeez. Bear with me. I've got no sustain pedal.
That's okay.
It's a... there it is. See, Robbie had to go away. I played a bum note.
Can you play the prophecy theme by Eno in that movie?
I don't think I can.
You notice the progression when he's in the tent under the sand.
Yeah,
In June 1, where he played, and Hans uses the chord sequence from the Death of Uruguay from Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that soundtrack, but
yeah,
from Kung Fu Panda, really? Oh.
Yeah, but just plays it very slowly.
I only know a few themes from the original, like David Lynch one, the desert theme, the this one.
That's Chinese theme, I think, is it?
Yeah. And then the
oh, the end,
yeah, the end title, whatever it is. Yeah, just a couple of them. Yeah, those are really the main ones I know.
Yeah, Prophecy Theme's a great tune.
Yeah.
I don't know what album it's from, but it's a good Eno track.
Yeah, I think it's from the '97 reissue. Because they put it out again with all the Eno stuff on it, with I think as a complete...
No, but I mean, I'm not sure which Eno album it was on first, because it's pretty old. It's older. I don't think it was made for Dune.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. So,
well,
because they had two of his tracks on there. They had Prophecy Theme, and they had... I thought they had a second one of his on there.
Let me look here.
No, maybe not. Maybe just that one.
Yeah.
There's another real famous Eno one that's used in a lot of other movies. Another ambient track. And I'm drawing a blank on it. Real famous one, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
Might be in Trainspotting. I think they used it in Trainspotting.
Yeah. I gotta look at the Toto discography.
Wow.
Let's see here. Okay, here's the soundtrack.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the reissue has 30 tracks total. So it's got some extra Eno stuff on it, I think. Well, it's got the Prophecy theme. Oh, that's on the original album too. Oh, it was composed for the movie by Eno. Brian
was?
Eno,
okay.
Yeah, Brian Eno, Roger Eno, and Daniel Lanois. Lanois, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Lanois, yeah.
Yeah, Lanois. And then James Newton Howard co-wrote Trip to Arrakis.
I don't think I'll ever have to use these. Amazing what you find in here. You know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
LED.
Special mains neon bulbs. I've got a whole bag of them. They are
Light brights.
for mini moo mains lamp.
Oh, right.
I think I've only ever had to fit 2 ever. Just found a bag. Actually, I might look through my scrappy cat bag. I might have some non-polars in there. Let's have a look. Scrappy. Where's the scrappy bag?
Kent's like Felix the cat in his bag of tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
There is, mate. Polarized. Thousands and thousands. No. No. No, polarized. Polarized as well. No. Bipolar. No. No. No, polar. Okay. Well then, get it going. No. Parts in here left over from
Sorry?
loads of parts in here left over from doing all of Tom Carpenter's stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, those polar. Yeah. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to order them in special, aren't I? Bulux, which means it will hang around for 2 or 3 days longer than it needs to. Damn it to hell.
Now you have to say it like Charlton Heston. Damn it all to hell! You did it! You finally did it!
We blew it all up. No. Would have thought non-polars were that hard to come by, but bloody hell.
Right, I'm calling it a night.
I'm not far behind you, darling. I'm falling asleep. Up here.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, darling.
Usual time, usual place.
Yeah.
Have a good evening. Hope you get a decent night's kip wherever you end up.
Might be here, it is, right?
Oh, yeah. All right, gents, ladies.
See you later.
Animals, vegetables, and minerals. See you all later.
All right, man. Take care.
Right.
Hey, can't you sleep on the astroturf in the literal dog pile? You stay warm.
I'll just post it up there for Charlie, mate.
That's how the natives when they found the natives going around Cape Horn, South America, and Patagonia, they found the natives sleeping in piles to stay warm, and they said, "Oh, these primitive animals sleeping in piles." It's like, I mean, it works, right? Why reinvent the wheel?
Exactly.
It's just, oh, they didn't have clothes on. They slept in piles like animals. It's like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, at least the foxes have gone to sleep now.
Oh yeah.
Sort of scratching and banging about under there.
Play some weird noises and scare them off. Right?
No, they're fine. Their home was destroyed by that house in the
behind
States.
you?
Yeah. So they moved in here, and they're quite
Oh,
welcome.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it freaks the dogs out there, right?
They're just very, very inquisitive about them because they can smell them, they can hear them, and they can sometimes see them through the gaps in the decking up there. What the dog, hopefully the dogs don't know, is that I open that window and I drop down bits of buttered bread and bits of meat for them in the mornings, so that they've got something to eat.
Do you smell that skunky smell from them?
No.
They're
When Dad comes out, he's good. He's sort of like Christmas card.
Oh sure.
He's beautiful, he's bushy, no mange or anything. He's in beautiful condition. Lovely looking fella he is.
Yeah, they have scent glands kind of similar to mustelids, like skunks and minks and stuff like that. And when we had a fox at the zoo, I would come get the bowl every morning. And would take a perfect little dump in its bowl and take a piss on it as well. And it just stunk so bad because of this musk.
Yeah.
It's like a mild skunk smell.
Oh, bless them.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been very good. They've kept themselves to themselves. And, I just don't want the pups to wander out into the garden when the dogs are there or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so far, yeah, they've been good. They've been good.
Yeah, the history of fox hunting is so brutal. It's ridiculous.
Oh, mate. It's just, ugh.
Super. Talk about barbaric. Forget the Patagonian stuff. This barbaric as hell.
It absolutely is. And it's so not necessary.
Yeah.
Which is just another one of those things that just winds me up.
And it's not even a sport because these guys on horseback letting the dogs do all the work. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just. I say, what a jolly good show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Fiona used to try and stop fox hunts as well. She was part of the group. She got a shotgun in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, like put a shotgun right at her nose.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. So. One of those things where I'm glad I'm agoraphobic, because if I'd been there, he wouldn't have fucking found home.
Yeah.
We've got that shotgun right up his ass.
Well, a guy like that pulling a little stunt like that in this country would be instantly dead. So.
Yeah. He
wants to be a tough guy with a gun. It's take a number, right?
Yeah, true enough.
It's like, here, hold my beer, right? So
yeah, so probably just as well not out there as well. They pulled a stunt like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Well, we have them here because people introduce them for fox hunting here.
Mm.
They weren't natively here. I've seen them in this neighborhood here in Mountain View. I've also seen them at Palo Alto Baylands, going after endangered birds like the clapper rails and stuff, which have no defense.
Yeah, I know.
And we have gray foxes too, and they are native.
Yeah,
but they're much more sneaky than red foxes. I think I've seen one or two ever.
Yeah,
you're more likely to see a coyote than a gray fox.
Well, I mean, these guys under here, they're playing it safe anyway, so that's cool.
Yeah, they're as crazy as they seem to act, they're instinctively pretty good at self-preservation. So
Yeah. But I often see them on the security camera at the front. They go out the front here, and they go over the school playing field, and go hunting. And so there isn't much for them to feed off anyway. So I always give them breakfast if I can.
yeah,
And at least for the little ones.
I enjoy seeing them when I can, but I still get mad because being introduced to the U.S., they basically decimate animals that aren't used to them, that have no natural defense or no, they're just easy prey, right?
Yeah.
Same thing if you introduce snakes into Hawaii, which you're always deathly afraid of. There's so many birds in Hawaii that would be decimated.
Yeah.
So they're very careful about certain animals in sensitive areas.
Yeah.
But
I mean, between the foxes under the floor, the squirrel that comes up the fence here, and jumps up onto the roof here. So I'm putting bird feed and stuff up on the roof for the 2 pairs of magpies, and there's 2 pigeons that are always out here every morning. And there's a couple of yellowtip as well, made pair. So always make sure there's food up there for them. And of course, our little family under the floor here.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think they're eating better than I am.
They're having more fun than you, probably.
Yeah, it's true. So,
but yeah, it's a tough thing because there's a debate here for a long time with environmental folks about should we eradicate the red foxes because they're killing endangered birds and things like that. It's like people go, oh, you can't do that. They're warm, cute, fuzzy things. So what about the fucking birds are here first, right?
Yeah.
So it's a whole weird. The animal rights thing can be very weird with people picking the cute things over the natural things.
It amazes me that you still have people who introduce a breed or an animal to somewhere where that animal has never been. And he's not.
It happens by accident, obviously, with rats and stuff that get on ships.
It happens by accident, but sometimes that's done. It's a more natural progression.
Well, here it was done on purpose with 3 birds: the house sparrow, European starling, and there's a 3rd bird. And there are 3 birds mentioned in Shakespeare, and people wanted to bring their Shakespeare birds with them when they came over here.
Yeah.
And those fucking birds are the most adaptable birds in the world. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Very aggressive. I don't mind. They're nice looking birds, but they're incredibly aggressive. And
well, we eradicated our red squirrel by introducing the grey. And they thought, oh, nice.
Which would be another problem, right?
Yeah. It's just no red squirrels left now. Gone.
It's like when they introduced rabbits to Australia by accident.
Yeah.
And they had to release a disease essentially to control the rabbits.
Yeah.
Didn't really work that well.
What I thought was funny. There was in Australia there was a war against the ostrich. Ostrich populations were getting out of hand, and they literally Australians set out to reduce ostrich numbers quite considerably, and in this war they lost.
Yeah,
and the ostriches beat them. You give up.
Ostriches are pretty tough,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you saw that. Remember when I shot that little clip on the pub of the ostrich farm down in Solvang in California?
Yeah.
They're commonly grown for their eggs and their meat and stuff. Not so much their feathers, but definitely the hides too. Those awful, ugly ostrich boots people wear.
Yeah, that's right.
With the big dots for the feather, the follicles for the feather.
Yeah. Oh, no.
They're pretty ugly boots.
Yeah.
But I had some relatives on my mom's side down in Louisiana. They had they may still have it. It's called Bowman's Big Birds, and they raised emu, rhea, ostrich, and a few other ratites. I forgot which. The three main ones, but mostly emu and ostrich. And actually, emu eggs are beautiful. This is kind of like a malachite, kind of a green color.
Yeah.
So for decorative stuff, people are like selling them to make decorative stuff out of them. And I still have a hat. They gave me like a trucker's hat one time when they visited out here. I go, oh, Bowman's Big Birds. So, but yeah, it became an industry out here in some areas. So.
Oh. Right, I give up. It's got the better of me.
Well, good luck with your sleep wherever you happen to get it.
Yeah, well, that's it. I'm trying to work it out now.
Don't you have a CS80 case you can just sleep in, like a big coffin or something?
Yeah, it's safely standing over there.
Yeah.
How long have I been working? I started at 8, so so that's what 12.
It's like 11.
Today.
Oh, Wagyu, those are moas in New Zealand. They went extinct a long time ago. Unfortunately, they were the tallest damn birds ever. The biggest birds were the elephant birds in Madagascar. We actually saw a skeleton and a reconstructed egg of those. Those were extinct like just a few hundred years ago. The elephant bird, unfortunately. But yeah, the moas in New Zealand, they were like up to 14 feet tall, whatever. It's fucking crazy. 12 feet tall. Big ass birds. And then you have the diatrimas, the prehistoric ones. Look like a parrot mixed with Ed 209. Go look one of those things up. They're fucking huge.
Wow.
Yeah. But they were more dinosaur than bird.
Yeah.
But they look like birds. They had feathers and stuff. But
yeah, with birds and dinosaurs are pretty much the same thing anyway.
They're basically the same lineage. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean that group that split off. There's the dinosaurs that became lizards, and there's the dinosaurs that became, it's all based on their skeletal structure and their head structure, all that kind of stuff. But
all right, guys.
Radio.
I do not recommend kneeling. For 6 hours. Not on a hard floor, anyway.
Yeah, you should get knee pads.
Well, yeah. I mean, I might nick Charlie's bed tomorrow. It's quite nice and soft, actually. But I might even sit on a chair with a bench, but maybe. It's not my default position, put it that way. It's actually more of a pain in the ass to work on them on a bench. Much better on a big rug like this. All right, guys.
All right.
Radio.
Yep.
Take it easy, everybody.
Have a good night. Tomorrow.
Yep.
If the stairs are dry.
We got another 6 oscillator show with Eddie tomorrow afternoon. So after PSN, like was it hour and a half after PSN, something like that? So.
Yeah. Sweetly, deeply. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Tomorrow.
See you guys.
And we take care. Ourselves.